what we need to know today in the name of Jesus. We pray that for every one of us, our coming here today will not be in vain in the name of Jesus. We ask that from this room today, success stories will come forth in the name of Jesus. For everyone that is trusting God to be empowered to do something that will make their life better, for their life to be transformed, Lord, we ask that today those prayers will be answered in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Heavenly Father. In Jesus' precious name we have prayed. Amen. I'd like to welcome, please put your hands together for yourself. Thank you for coming in very early. And we're so sorry for starting behind schedule, but we're starting now. I'd like us to put our hands. My name is Tosin Taiwo. I'm the coordinator for the foundation. Please put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Ndudubowei, our country manager. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tosin. Good morning, everyone. I know many of us didn't come in early, but a few people really came in early also, and I will still have to apologize, like my colleague just did, that we're starting really behind the scheduled time. Apologies for that. And I want to say thank you also for your patience. For those of us who came really early, you've been here with us, patiently waiting for this program to kickstart. Thank you so much for your patience. It's greatly appreciated. So my name is Dr. Ndudubowei. I'm the country manager for the Rose of Sharon Foundation. We are domiciled here in Lagos, Surulere, Lagos, and we have coordinators across Nigeria. So our work covers the entire spectrum of the geopolitical zones in Nigeria. I welcome you specially to the Youth Empowerment Program for 2026. The first phase. The Youth Empowerment Program is something we do twice every year, in April and in September. It's a tailor-made program for young people. 4 categories of young persons. We have the undergrads, those who are still in the university or polytechnic or any kind of higher institution. We have the fresh graduates and job seekers. We have self-employed youths, entrepreneurs. And then we have youths who are working class youths. So the Youth Empowerment Program of the Rose of Sharon Foundation caters to the needs of these 4 categories of young people. Our programs are focused on empowerment, building capacity of young persons to have that leverage and edge in the marketplace, whether you're working for yourself as an entrepreneur or self-employed person, or you're working with an establishment or a corporation, or if you're a fresh graduate seeking employment. We also make sure that our programs and initiatives caters for the needs of these 4 categories of young persons. So for this first edition of our Youth Empowerment Program for 2026, we have a theme that says harnessing AI-driven resources and exploring the circular economy for a sustainable future. Okay? You agree with me that the socioeconomic landscape and the human interaction ecosystem has been evolving for so many years now. And you and I know that as it's evolving year in, year out, it's becoming heavily dependent on technology and digital systems, especially the one we all call, popularly known as AI, artificial intelligence. So these days, AI is engaging creativity, undertaking tasks, trying to solve problems, trying to address people's challenges, trying to simulate human learning, and make smart decisions, right? So, and it's increasing by the day. The scale is getting higher, you know. And then, so we thought that since AI has become a very big and important tool to grow, even for companies, for individuals, we thought it would be wise for us to engage in this space with young persons. And that's why we are starting the first edition of our YEP this year. analog style, because the world has gone digitalized. And that's why we are doing this. We want to make smarter decisions. We want to scale, advance ourselves, and grow better. Okay, so today we have two very important people with us. We have two expert professionals in the field of AI, environmental sustainability, and circular economy. They are both seated with us here. In a short while, we'll project their profiles, but I would like us to welcome and put our hands together for Mr. Babajide Arulogun and Mr. Olusegun Ogulano. So before we project their profiles, I would like to say we need to focus, we need to listen carefully, we need to write, we need to learn, we need to plan, we need to take action. You know, a lot of times we'll come to programs like this and we do some of these things that I just mentioned, and then we go back and there is no action plan. Please just make up your mind today that you make an action plan from what you're going to learn here today. And you will take step 1, 2, 3, 4 to upgrade yourself and to get to learn more about AI and how you can use the AI available resources to grow yourself, to build your capacity in the field that you're interested in and in the field of work that you're already working in. So I don't know if IT comms people are ready to project the profiles of our two special guest presenters here this morning. Over to you, comms.
Artificial intelligence is everywhere, but very few know how to use it for real results. The difference between information and transformation is execution. Meet a consultant helping organizations and emerging businesses turn artificial intelligence from a buzzword into a powerful tool for productivity and revenue growth. With expertise spanning learning and development, strategic planning, and data systems, he enables institutions to adopt AI in structured, measurable, and economically meaningful ways. His work cuts across banking, government, academia, and global professional institutions, delivering impact across diverse sectors. A Scrum Master, an Agilist, and a doctoral researcher advancing technology-driven professional development. Please welcome Babajide Arulogun.
In a world where environmental challenges are growing rapidly, the greatest opportunities lie in those who can turn problems into sustainable solutions. Meet a community-driven entrepreneur transforming waste into value and ideas into impact. Ogulana Olusegun Adewale is a leader in environmental sustainability, driving change through circular economy practices, recycling, and community-based initiatives. As the founder of Green Trash Environmental Sustainability Initiatives, he has led impactful efforts to divert waste from landfills, create cleaner communities, and generate green job opportunities. With experience spanning advocacy, environmental consulting, and large-scale community programs, his work continues to empower individuals and strengthen sustainable ecosystems. A trained expert and lead facilitator, he mentors young entrepreneurs, equipping them with the skills to build meaningful and sustainable livelihoods. Recognized nationally for his impact, including being honored as the #1 trash picker in Nigeria during World Cleanup Day 2025. Please welcome Ogulana Olusegun Adewale.
Profiles. Okay, so before Mr. Arulogun comes up, we are going to, I want to explain how the structure of today would go. He will make his presentations, which is going to be hugely practical. And when he's done, Mr. Olusegun will take the floor, and then at the end of that, we are going to be having the Q&A session. I'm sure you're wondering why AI, why circular economy. Circular economy is really huge now, and the value chain is large, right? And then we also feel that a lot of youths do not know how huge the circular economy really is and the huge benefits that it brings. Gone are those days when we say trash is useless, waste is useless. Now it's like the new gold as in town. And we want you to leverage on that. I want you to take cognizance of that and do something. So for us to move forward, I would like you to jot down whatever questions you may have, so that when it comes to the Q&A session, we can pick those questions from you and we'll have our facilitators address them. And if you are joining us online, you could send your question to the chat segment, and then we'll pick your questions from there. And during the Q&A session, we can also try to also address them. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Olusegun, the floor is open for you now. Thank you.
Please stand on the existing protocol. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Why we are here today is something that is very important. And as a matter of fact, the presence of some people here today, we eventually differentiate what they are able to do in the nearest future. I was talking to my co-facilitator here that I did mean we shared this thing in our own communities. People that have witnessed sessions that we have facilitated before, they'll be all over here. That the people around this place, probably they don't know what is about to happen here today. But however, it's also good that we're not too many, because to be in control of this world, there are just few people. Even amongst these people that are here, I just pray and I hope that you pay the needed attention to be a good beneficiary of these sessions, for real. Now, can we go to my slides, please? And if I've said something that you disagree, you can say, sir, I studied computer science, and what you are saying is not true. Including computer science, there is nothing you have gone to school to learn now that will give you more than the traditional skills. And traditional skills now are not enough. Well, maybe it can be enough. Maybe they can be enough to feed, to survive, not to die. Maybe. I'm still saying maybe. Because I've seen baristas that are jobless. I've seen medical doctors that are collecting less than 200,000 naira. I have seen people that study aeronautic engineering that have no job, that are teaching in one primary school. Anything. I knew a student, when he was studying civil engineering, he used to do like this. I think in his mind, he thought this civil engineering, once I'm done, the door of the oil company, they will just say, civil engineer, may you come in? We have been awaiting your royalty. He's working, well, don't let me mention. Because people that are working there will still be laughing. It cannot fetch you more than survivor, at best. Plus God, then you can begin to have some wisdom that can make you to now navigate and all that. But one small boy or one small girl in age can come into that your landscape with technology. The things that take you 2 weeks to do, the boy will be doing it 3 minutes. And you will be thinking, what's going on here? If you don't have that humility, if you don't have the Spirit of God, you will begin to be jealous of the new generations because of those things, because you cannot understand it. One of those examples is this. When we got into the corporate environment, you see, taking minutes of meetings was a problem to them. Whoever that takes the minute is like, when everybody is enjoying meal, you have given the person that, be washing our plates. That's how it used to look to them. So we will get into the meetings, and all of us, my set, we are taking the minutes without anybody asking us, because it does not cost us anything. We are using technology. And then, before, you will wait for the minutes of the meeting. The director will say, please, the minutes of the meeting, let's have it latest before the end of the day. No. When the program is finishing, the minutes of the meeting is following them. And before we reveal to them what we were using, they were looking at us as some wonderful people. They thought maybe I was very intelligent. I'm just an upcoming young boy. They thought, it's just the power of technology. That's just one of those things. So let's see how this goes today. Now, for people that are scared of AI, because some people are already waging war against AI. And you may be, I don't know, fortunate or unfortunate to be close to one of them that have been waging wars against AI. And I don't have a problem with those people, because you wage war based on your understanding of what it is. Okay? But just know that technology is not something you can fight. It will advance. Either you follow it or not. While you are still fighting that level of technology, another one has come. When you are still saying, maybe some people will say it's devil that has brought, another one has come. By the time you figure the one out, or you are still battling with, another one has come. So it's better, even if it do not like it, understand it, so that you will not become a victim of the advancements. Okay. All right. Let's see how this session will go. So these are the objectives that will helping us to, let me check what time I will be stopping. I need to keep my own time myself too, so that we exactly know when we have spent 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay. This will guide this session. We would expose ourselves to some of the AI tools and resources, which many people here might have known, but we'll start from the awareness. We'll proceed to how this can empower our idea generations and developments. Okay? And then how, of course, we can make presentations of our ideas using artificial intelligence, and how we can build our capacity, especially when it comes to cognitive skills, using artificial intelligence. And all of this, there are tools that are embedded in each of the objectives. All right. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Minus what you are seeing on the board, I want to ask a question. What do you think artificial intelligence is? We need responses. Can we have the second mic? Okay, Barrister, please, can you help us take this? Thank you very much, ma. Yes. What is AI? Yes, I have one madam over there. Yes. Okay. Women, they are the first to talk in this session.
Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Okay, my name is Fisayo, aka Fisi Gold, an officer. So what
you will give us good before we leave here today.
Yes. Okay, sir. What I think AI is artificial intelligence. It means something that is coming from technology, that is not coming from human.
Thank you very much. Please can we put our hands together for her? Okay. Yes, we need more opinions. It's not dictionary. I'm not asking for dictionary meaning. What you think AI is?
Okay, my name is Okweyemi.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so AI is something that is different from biological intelligence.
Okay. Okay, please can we put our hands together for him? I'm loving this. I need more responses, please. We all need the responses. So we've gotten one. It's non-human. It's non-biological. Yes. And then we'll take one response from here too. Yes, you can go ahead, sir.
My name is Okona Onkendi.
Okay.
And
or computers to complete human tasks.
Okay.
Like what women can actually, that's beyond human intelligence, machine doing those tasks.
Beyond human intelligence. Please, can we clap for them? Okay. That's the difference between a consultant and a teacher. You know, it is when you are right that teacher will say clap for him. In our own session, you are right, you are not right, we'll clap for you for contributing. Because what you have given us is an indicator of the direction that the session must go. So you are also part of the session, helping the session to be better. It's not teacher, they say you are wrong, sit down. No. You can't be wrong. If you are wrong, we will say you are wrong. Let's get one more contribution from here and then we'll proceed. What do you think artificial intelligence is?
My name is Tolulope. So to me, artificial intelligence is, they are machines created to perform what requires human intelligence.
Okay.
They are created by humans, quite all right.
Okay.
But more like we talk about breaking tasks. So we want to infuse into machines those things that can be done to increase productivity.
Productivity. Please can we put our hands together for her? Everybody has contributed to the conversation and we are good. I am not going to explain anything that we need to cram. As a matter of fact, when you understand, you may not even need to write it down. Everybody, in one way or the other, is right. Somebody said it's non-biological. Somebody said it's non-human. Somebody said it's more than human intelligence. It depends on how you conceptualize human intelligence. And someone says that they are built on human intelligence, but they do produce better productivity, right? Okay, that captures everything. But what artificial intelligence is, until you understand it like a baby, it may be limiting how you can harness it. If you don't understand it deeply, it will be affecting the realms of possibilities in your mind about AI. So I just want to explain. Not anyhow it is in any book or anywhere. These are the things that we use and we create for people. You know the human intelligence. Can I have a volunteer? 2 volunteers that won't mind coming out here. Yes, 1. Can we get a female to join him? Okay, yes. Okay, yeah, we have 2 people. Please, you can come. This is just to ensure that we are not all just seated and, while we are making the analogies. Please, can we appreciate them as they come forward? Okay. We just want to quickly describe human intelligence. How we came about human intelligence. Thank you very much, sir. We can look at them. If you give birth to a child, and the child is dumped, please, we can listen so that if the child is dumped amongst animals, though there is no practical that has done this because ethics of medicine and other things do not allow such practical. But be sure that the child will grow up not knowing how to wear clothes. Not knowing how to wear clothes. Not knowing, the child may not know how to stand upright. The child may not know how to stand like this. You see, every display of intelligence you see in humans, they are acquired. It's by the encounters that they have. You will be thinking that how you got to know how to wear clothes. Ask yourself, when did you learn how to wear clothes? Did you bring it from heaven? How to wear clothes? You have been seeing people wearing clothes. See, until you understand that, this is how humans develop intelligence. By seeing, by hearing, by encountering those things. Either by hearing, by seeing, by feeling. You understand? Now, if a child has never put hand inside fire before, it looks like a flower to them. Let me hold this flower. Then you learn from that moment, this is not a flower. This is fire. Good. Artificial intelligence. How it came to be is as a result of the records. I will be using non-technical terms. Then I will tell us the corresponding technical terms. So I will say records. The technical guys will say data. Please, let's listen. So that when you know this, you can create endless solutions that will help you to live a better life. Solutions as consultants. Now, artificial intelligence, by the virtue of the records of what humans have been doing, how to wear clothes, how to eat, how to walk, how to do anything that can be documented. Anything that can be documented. Anyhow that can be documented. Forms the data upon which this machine learns and reproduce results. Just like as humans see their parents and people in their environment wear clothes today, wear clothes tomorrow, you will see your 2-year-old child telling you that, please, don't wear, I want to wear it myself. Because both from you wearing it for the child and the child saying it, the child has acquired that intelligence. The same way they built a system, a machine, that is exposed to records of human activities that have been, of course, documented to reproduce such results and even to reproduce better results. Now, if all you have been seeing is people, it's possible that you didn't have anybody around you that used to wear jackets. Maybe they've been wearing round neck, buba as a child. Normally, you would expect that child should only know how to wear round neck. Now, artificial intelligence, where the intelligence comes that the child might now see another person that has already worn the jacket. He didn't see where the person was wearing the jacket, but he knows how to wear round shirt. But somebody is wearing a jacket. When you give that child that jacket, the child will begin to want to wear it. And by trial, error, the child can wear it. But he had not seen where they are wearing jacket before. But the child had seen where they were wearing round neck. That is agentic AI. That one can provide results that are not in the data, but that the data have, the records have enough information to produce better results. Artificial intelligence produces human-like outputs based on the records, which technically they call them large data, big data, that are looking like somehow like human results, and many times better than human results in terms of time to process and in terms of the quality. That is, now they have to call it artificial intelligence, but the procedure is the same way with how human intelligence is formed. When you understand this, you begin to look at everything around you, that if I can get enough records about this process, then I can build a machine that will produce the process. And when we say machine now, it is not machine of hardware. We are talking about, because I'm not here to drive deep, we are talking about AI that can produce any process that can be documented such that when another person reads it, the person can produce the results. AI can do it. If it has not been done in your environment, start looking at the things that you can describe. This is how these things are done. Maybe this is our director. Anytime they want to approve a project, please, let's listen. I'm not here to teach you AI. It is business of AI, AI with its business. That's what we are here to do. You are in a system. They have a director. Maybe this is the secretary, and then we have another officer. Maybe the officer, they are the one that collates a certain document. They will now transfer it to this person. This person will now screen the document and now transfer it to the director. The director will now do final reading and append signature and transfer it to another, maybe another person, which will now give another person. You see that process? If you understand it enough that you can describe it, then an AI can do it. You can build an AI-powered system that can do it. And that is what we want to explore today. That's just part of the things we want to explore today. Thank you very much, our volunteers. Please, can we appreciate them? Now, we have 3 categories of artificial intelligence. Oh, should I put it that way? Should I say there are 3 ways we can describe, good. There are 3 ways we can describe an artificial intelligence tool. It's either the AI is generative, which I will not ask us to give examples now because we will do a task. It's either it is generative, and these are the tools that they already have some certain data that they use to reproduce results. They are not as smart as the second, level, but they do stuff. They are the common ones that you are used to, which I don't want you to tell me now. You just send something to them. They quickly generate the response, from, large data that they have, the understanding of the large data. The second one, the agentic AI, those ones, they are the ones that I've seen where somebody was wearing round neck, but they can wear jackets by the understanding of the round neck. The agentic AI puts in more initiative. They are more intelligent. They put in more initiatives to produce results. They barely hit a rock to say, I cannot do it. They will find a way, except it has been instructed not to do so. Agentic AI, when you send them on an errand and your phone maybe gets off, either your phone is off or your system is off. Once you have pressed enter and it has gone, it will continue to do the work. Even if they steal that phone, it will complete the work. And the day you get your phone back, you will meet the results of the work there. Agentic AI is like agents, you send them. If you say enter, it has gone. It will do the task and deliver. It looks like when God sends out a word, that it will not come back to say, agentic AI. Once you have said, go, it's gone. If you like, let your data finish, it will complete the work. Yes, it will complete the work. When you have data, you come and meet your results. As long as data is available at the point of go. Once you say go, it has entered the cloud and it's, we will look at them today. Then we have the third level, automation AI, AI automation. This one is an AI, we are sleeping, God. Well, don't worry, when we get on the phone. This one is you performing a task by a number of AI that has been programmed to work together. One AI there, one AI there, another AI there, another AI there, and then you put them together by some of the things that we will learn today, and they'll be performing different roles towards the same goal, AI automation. So maybe let's bring it to human examples. Maybe what you know how to do best is to iron clothes. And then what she knows how to do best is to buy clothes. And then he knows how to wash, okay? There are different specializations. And she knows how to sell. We will take the AI that knows how to buy. We will tell it, when it is Tuesday, go to the market and buy things like this. We'll put the prompt there permanently. Every Tuesday, it will be buying. And give the address of the washman to the people that are selling it, that it will deliver to here. And every Tuesday, the AI will do that, really. And what I'm telling you now is possible. It's possible with AI. What I'm telling you now, we can set up a system. If this is a workshop that takes 4 days, this one I'm describing, I didn't think of it before, I'm just telling you. It is possible. And we will do an AI system, which every Tuesday, 2 p.m., which will reach out to some online stores and buy the clothes we have described for it and give the address of washman to those people. When those delivers and is done, there is an AI that he will tell done that will send whoever that will come and take it to give it to him. And then AI that will tell those people that will take it and deliver to her. That is AI automation. You have about 4 different artificial intelligence working together to perform a singular goal. Now, so that some people will not think that I am not a programmer. The good news for you is that I am not a programmer. I am not a programmer. The AI automations that we will be doing today, the ones we'll be looking at, we call them no-code AI automation. So that you don't think, which day will I learn this? Everything we want to do, everything I have been doing, mostly, don't let me say everything, mostly they are not AI that needs programming code. So be calm in case you have been looking at, this one is IT people. Is IT people? Is IT people? No. What you need most, the biggest skill you need in all of this is how to describe things. How to describe what you need. That if you can describe what you need enough for anyone to be able to do it. In fact, before you even get to the one that human will be able to do it, AI will be able to do it. All right. So that's generative AI, the agentic AI, and then the AI automation AI. So let's proceed. Okay. So let's go practical. Like I told you the other time, have data on your phone, and if you have your laptop, this is the time to bring it out. Connect your phone to the laptop in terms of data so that you can you are feeling sleepy for one thing or the other, you can help yourself by deciding to stand and do things yourself. You know, this is not a place that anybody is punished for anything. It is just you, it's for you. All right, let's go practical. Okay, so this is the first task. It's an AI tool. It's an AI-powered tool. So go on your phone and type slido.com. 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 If you don't have data, even if it is 100 megabytes, buy it for this class. This is what differentiates people eventually. I went to one program that Rose of Sharon did. Hey, since that time, blah, 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 blah. Buy data, even if it's 100 megabytes. Go to slido.com. It will prompt you. When you get to slido.com, it will request that you put a code. Please kindly input this code. We'll be going around. Barrister, please help to be going around in case people need assistance on how to go about it. When you get there, it will have been asking you for a question when you enter this code. Please put in this code before I take it off the screen to the next slide. Who is there already? Okay. What question is he asking you? Yes, when you enter this code, there's a question that pops up. After you have put now, please, just one moment. Let's make it live. Now, while it is loading, this is what this is useful for. It's useful to take poll. So as a business person, maybe you want to sample opinions of people within a particular setting, and you don't want to get the opinions with their identities. You want it to be anonymous. Anonymous, opinions. This is very good. And for people that deal with things that you need to train people or teach people, this will allow you to also take the poll of people anonymously, and you can even use it for assessment if you are going in the line of teaching or lecturing or training, and if you are a consultant in this particular regard, you can use it to gather opinions and responses from people, and to a large extent it is free. So yes, it's loading. So I want to trigger it to be on. You can trigger it to be on for 5 days such that anybody can always drop that. So how this has been very useful for me is that anytime we go to an organization to facilitate probably a learning session or other consulting processes, and I want to take their pain points, the problems of different units. There is no session, a 2-hour session cannot address the problem of everybody, the problem of every unit. So I just run this Slido. So everybody contributes, they put in the pain point of their units. So it becomes a set of data for my own organization, so that we'll be able to start developing solutions to markets for that organization and similar organizations. I don't know who understands what I just said. Do you know that when people are complaining, it's a good product? The complaints of people, wake up, please. Don't sleep. The complaints of people is a product. It's a good resource, let me put it that way, to develop solutions. Do you think, it is in this country, a country where there are a lot of complaints, that you have the chance of becoming a millionaire easily. I'm not relocating to anywhere. And if you are relocating, it's okay. But let me just tell you, in case you don't want to relocate, it is where there are problems that you have the chance of providing solutions that can make you go out of, that become like an outlier. Like, how do I put it? You become a different person that will be successful in a different way because of the problems. When you get to a system without such problems, you will just become part of their employees and be collecting regular funds and be living a normal life. But when you get to a system that has many problems, so anytime that we go to those institutions, I let them run these pain points and we keep them. That is what we'll be using to develop solutions to market, to sell for that organization. And you know, when they see the solution, they'll be seeing themselves in a mirror, because it is their problem that we have solved. It's not a generic problem. All right. Now, thank God I didn't put the names of some of the organizations. This is one of my accounts. Look at this. Please, can we all read this out? Which day? That is how we get. Another one, clinical. I have them in. So when my team, we want to think about solutions, you can't just be thinking of solutions based on your inspirations. Your inspirations must be addressed to a problem. Do you understand? Do you understand? Aha. So now, that is one of the, so the ones for your session is this familiar, and on this note, I'm not taking it to get problems. I just want to get opinion. So I want to start it. So when we present it, you will be able to now come in there. Okay. All right. So everyone, when you get there, just ensure that you have typed this, but you have not said enter. You have not pressed enter. That code, 3239952. And then we'll begin to see your responses on the screen. There's a little lag between communication between my system and the projection, but it's okay. It's okay. So that's one of it. If it's taking time to load, I will go to the next one, because time is of essence. So it's loading, maybe the internet or anything. You know, we are doing wireless connection between my system and the projector. So while we are waiting for it to load, I'll wait. Then I'll come back to it. Then we'll continue on it. But because of time, let's go to the next thing. But because of time, let's go to the next thing. We don't have that luxury of time. Just one moment. Oh, okay. People are already responding. Okay, so the question that people met there, what AI tools are you familiar with? And we don't know who is saying what. People are telling us Slido.com, generative AI tools, Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, ChatGPT. Please continue. Please, let's spend the next 3 minutes thereabouts to put in our response. Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek, ChatGPT. That person loves it with that exclamation mark. ChatGPT. Okay. Yes, we are still waiting. I'm seeing that ChatGPT seems to be the most popular. Only one, Kimi. I suspect that person. I suspect that Kimi person. I really suspect that person. Wink. Today. Ideogram. ChatGPT. See, a lot of people. Meta. Good. Meta AI. Yes. Kini. K2. Oh, good. Now, let me quickly point your attention to something. Do you see this classification up here? You are seeing Gemini 9, right? Automatic analysis of opinions. It categorizes opinions. It will give it, like in academics, we call it thematic analysis. It will just look at the pattern of the response and classify it. So it has helped us to classify the most mentioned tools here. Gemini, 9. ChatGPT, 9. See, if your responses are up to 200, it will be categorizing it real time. How many hours do you need as a human being to read 200 responses? To now be classifying them based on their themes, based on the idea. How many? 200 responses. You can be there from morning to evening. And this does it real time. Snapchat AI and all that. If people I've given the problems they are encountering in an organization. Please listen. I will expect that the application should be more important to you. When I'm talking about the application of it, that's where the business is. It will help you to categorize the pain points. So you can look at an organization and tell them that, I can see that you just have basically about 3 major challenges. And then when you develop a solution for one of the challenges, the solution is comprehensive because it addresses different dimensions of the same problem. I think people that are here, they already have money. A lot of people. Oh, yeah. When people are beginning to see, when they see, we have given them the chance to, a media chance. Now they are publishing. So now you can begin to see, all right, this is good. Before we proceed, who is the mic with you? Before we proceed, let's quickly check. Who can tell us one business application of Slido? One business application. Please. Because we don't want to assume that people are learning. Wait, before you answer, please, I'm sorry. If this question is very strange to you, you have wasted the last 10 minutes of your life. This is how you speak truth to yourself. If this question does not have any meaning to you, that, business application, you have wasted 10 minutes of your life. Because the essence of this session is the business application. It's for entrepreneurs. What's the essence of this class? Socioeconomic relevance. It's not to come and cram it like book and be saying, I know Slido. I know. To do what? To do something that can shift your socioeconomic status. So, madam, please, you can go ahead.
To generate data, collate them, gather opinions.
Okay.
And all of that.
Data around me.
Around the information particular to the needs of the people.
Please, can we put our hands together? Aha. Thank you very much. That's the cocoa. It's not for you to know it so that you can be explaining. The first category of people, they know things. They talk about things. They never use it to make anything. Don't belong to that category. But you cannot apply when you don't know. So you need to first belong to them and leave them to use it. It's not a course. You see, as many people are here, some people will still fall back to that first category. The life is like a pyramid. A lot of people are at the lower part. It is at the base that we have plenty of people. And that is the way it will be for life. We will only try to reach an egalitarian society. But by nature, it does not happen. So, for you to climb the up, they say it's lonely on the top. How many persons can answer that question now? It's lonely. Please don't let us be lonely today at our top. Okay. Now, we are going to the next one. Every status that you observe, please, this is my own observation. Okay? And you can challenge it. When you see an individual, every pattern in that person, the way the person behaves, the achievement of that person, please listen. Okay, this is a school. We are hearing, let's limit how much of that we can get. Please listen. When you see an individual, the pattern of that person's behavior, the pattern of that person's achievement, the entirety of that person, please listen, is powered by some mental models. It is not, some of us that we know it makes us to study almost every day. I'm driving, I'm listening to one podcast, because when I'm listening to it, it looks like the way people are listening to, who are the artists? Because I've lost touch with your Burna Boy. No, I think I listen to Burna Boy when I jam it. So it looks like the same person that is listening to Burna Boy. But the difference between me and the person is that I'm listening to things that have been seeds that have been sown in my life, which one day, without me consciously trying to pull it out, will just come out. The same way when you are sitting down one day and that Burna Boy song that you have invested your own time to listen to will just come to your mouth and just say, the same way that knowledge that I have been, it will just come. And then they will ask ask about a particular problem, and I will not know where I get the solution. I just know that the solution is here, because the database is not filled with what? Junks. So, the basis of the advancements that we are reaching out for start from our own cognitive development. I have known people that know people, but they think that knowing people precedes knowing things. Now, they know people. When the people now want to help them and they discover that they do not know things, they still call us that know things to come and do it. Or they give it to him, he will now give it to us. Then we will now know people. When the people that the person knows encounters us that we know, he will remove them from the equation and link you directly. Capacity development has been made easy with artificial intelligence today. Lagos is a very busy place. Lagos is not where somebody will give you a 2,000-page book and then you'll be expecting you to finish it in 2 weeks. You may never finish it, though, in this Lagos as adult. I don't know where. There are people here that have time very well. You know, there was a course I was trying to finish, 7 hours course. 2 months. I have not finished a 7-hour course. Egbani. Adult life. To get 30 minutes to sit down, not doing any other thing, but that course was a problem until AI came. Before AI, one application came, Blinkist. You can write it down. That AI application will help us to take books and summarize them to 15 minutes. That's what I will now be playing the audio as I'm driving. You know, there's a reading of school. All these biology and things that are reading, the reading in the school. When you get outside, you may never have a reason to remember what is in that book. You may never. But you see the book of life, leadership, conflict management, emotional development, change management, political intelligence. Those are the things that outside the school. Okay. Now, what has AI done? Some AI first came, the generative AI, because people that are still looking up to God for money, we won't want to be paying for tools as much as possible. We want the one that they have made for upcoming people that are just coming up like us. So those ones, once you upload 4 pages of books, they will say you have exhausted your, until God, I don't know if it was God that ministered to Google. Google now helped us to create an AI tool that we call, that nobody mentioned in that place, Notebook LM. Notebook LM. You know, everything we want to learn today is to tailor it to socioeconomic advancements. It's not to say, I know it. How can... Now, let me first describe Notebook LM. It's also a large language model. But let's forget all those technical, things. Let's just explain it. You can upload an entire textbook. 2,000 pages, 3,000 pages, 400 pages. An entire textbook, which you cannot do on your ChatGPT free. You cannot do on your DeepSeek free. You upload the entire textbook, and then you now tell it that, give me chapter 1. Please listen. Give me chapter 1 as a discussion. And the AI will create the chapter 1 of that book as a conversation that you can play and be doing whatever you are doing while you are listening to it. And when you are done with that one, you can say, the chapter 2, help me explain it in the way you now say what you want it to even be applied to. It can give you audio podcast, and it can give you an audio visual that will be like a presentation. Everyone, please go on your phone and download Notebook LM as we speak. And let's quickly, yes, either Android or iPhone. So go to where you download and type Notebook LM and download. Please let's use the next 3 minutes to do that, because we must create something before we leave here. Yes, in case you have it already on your phone, you can help us move around to see that people that are having challenges, please buy data, 100 megabytes at least. There is no excuse. This is not a lecture room. Please get a phone. If you don't have a phone, move to somebody that has a phone and be part of this session. You have not come to listen, you have come to do. If you have downloaded it, please can you indicate? Okay, 5 people. Please, let's keep it going. Okay. How many people have been able to download? Yes, okay. We need more people so that we can proceed. Why do we have someone not doing anything, not join anybody? What are you doing? What are you doing? If you don't have a phone, join someone that has. And if you know it already, please, can you go around and help people that are trying to download the app, okay, so that we can all help each other. Have we all downloaded it here? Okay. Yes, someone said you can use web if you don't want to download, but trust me, you need it on your phone. In fact, remove TikTok, download it, then later find a way to put TikTok. Okay. Sometimes good advice. It sounds like... Okay. Maybe by chance you have a book on your phone that you have downloaded, a PDF book. Or is there any platform where our comms guy, are these people on any platform that when we send something to them, everybody gets it? We have. Oh, good. So I'll send a book to, can I send it to Mr. Emmanuel? Or are you on is it a WhatsApp group? Or Telegram? It's a WhatsApp group. Can I send a book to Mr. Okay, I'll send to you so that you can forward to the group. So we'll use that book it is 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. Okay. Okay. I just did, ma. This.
Tola, I'm sending it to you, to the other platforms.
Thank you, ma. Now, so for people that are still, while we wait for that, you know what it does well? You can decide to read a book in application to something that you want to learn. Maybe you are, please, can you give me one of the things that, one of the people here, like what you do? Like, I want to quickly use an example. Maybe you're a mass comm person, you're a media person. What do you do? What do you do, sir? You're a statistician. You know, this is leadership. If there's something, okay, so let's say you are the head of one-to-one seeing data in your team. So you can tell this AI, not just to give you that chapter 1. You can say, give me the chapter 1 of this book, applying it, then you put your role. And then you read a book, not as a generic resource, but as something that is speaking to you from the book. See, even if you download book normally, can you read a book? Can your brain be so fast to be applying whatever you are reading right now to your role? No. As an entrepreneur, if maybe you are working on a product and the book is about something that has to do with digital one-to-one thing, you put that project there that explain the chapter 1 to me using. If you go to ChatGPT, you can't do that because it does not have that database, access to books. It will just give you an idea of what that book is about. But this one, the only database it's using now is the book. So it's grounded in the book. Now, let's quickly. Now, have you received the book? I want us to do it ourselves. Why I also. Yes, has it been sent to them? Okay. Let's look. Mine here. Okay, please, can we have my slide on the screen? So that for people that will be using system, comms. Encourage you looking at it. I want to encourage you doing it. But no problem, why we wait for the book? Now, so I have the book, and I just want to create a new notebook. And I'll say, create. Okay. There's a bit of lagging. That internet, is it still, is the internet still, I think, yes, it's starting gradually. So, do you have the app on your phone now? You are not on the group. Oh. Okay, well, okay, for people that are not on the group, just get a reading material online, a PDF, something. Maybe go on Google, say 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, PDF summary. Get it from internet so that you use it for this task. Or if you have use it. Then for people that are on the group, you will use it. The whole essence is to build capacity in the line of your career, in the line of whatever that you are doing. So if you are using a system, it's asking me to upload the resource. So I come to upload files. Okay, upload files. Once I say it's yes, it takes me to my desktop. It has taken me here. There's a little bit of lag, communication between my system and the projection. So it takes me to the resources on my system where I have the 21, the particular book. So I'll click it. I'm waiting for it to show. It's already showing on my system. Okay. There's a bit of lag. So if you get that on your phone, you upload the file. Okay, good. So it takes me to the book over there. So I click the book to upload it. And I say open. Okay? So it's loading it. Now, look at the things that can be done that the application can help you do with a particular resource. Now, please, can we take the projection a bit from this side? Comes. Audio. You can generate that summary as an audio resource that you'll be listening to. Sometimes I listen to some books to sleep. Because in the study of brain, there is a miracle that happens when you ponder on something to sleep. You get exposed to some level of innovation in your thoughts, not in the dream, not in, just in between. And then, so I listen to some book to sleep. And then by the time I'm waking up, the application is already in my head. Okay. It can create a slide deck, a presentation slide from that particular chapter. Okay, maybe in case you want to share the idea with people. It comes with that. Even though I don't really get to use slide deck, it's slide creation because I have superior, don't let me use that word. I have other tools that I prefer their design. I'm a minimalist person, but this one is for people that like, big, a lot of colors. So I would rather go and use those ones. It can create a video from that particular chapter. Now, to business. For people that are into learning business, this is it. Either as the learner, create a video from a notebook in your class, you cross leg and you are watching it. Now, from the facilitator, you create a video from your session and you play for people as to do, what do you say in school? It's been a while. Revision. Thank you. Revision, that's it. And you can have the compilation as YouTube content. Please, think business. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know, everybody is getting an idea. Whatever you are doing, if you can create audio visuals from resources, good. Then reports, flashcards, quiz. It can create quiz based on the chapter 1 so that you can master that particular law, irrefutable law, because that book is on laws of leadership. Infographic and all that. Now look at this. It's done. So I can type. It has uploaded it, so I can type what I want. Give me a summary of the chapter 1. So we'll just say, has the book been able to get to them? At least so that we have people that practicalize it. If you are practicing it as we are doing it, please, can you indicate? Because it is in the practice. Okay, you, yes. Oh, good. Oh, one boy, you raised your hand and I can't see a phone in front of you. Don't let me look at you so that people will not come and face you. I can't say you are not holding any phone. You do like this, you have done. Okay, all right, no problem. So let's go. Yes. Is it? To the extent that I have been using it is free. To the extent. But, some people, like I exposed some people to some tools yesterday, and they finished the free credits that same yesterday. And me that have been using the tool, I said I have 888 credits there. I said, Ibareo, because how can you not have money and be lavish? You understand? When I say not have money, like, how can you not want to pay for something? And you are lavish on it, you are just... It's free, but at the same time, it's not, it has its own level. Now, so, let's go back to my slide. I want to quickly give it chapter 1 as podcast relating to me as a lead consultant as a lead consultant in our management consulting firm. Okay, so, it's not showing yet. So I'm saying you should summarize the chapter 1 and then do it in relation to me. Because of time, I will send it to continue doing it. We'll go to the next two. When it is done, we'll come back to it, come and listen to what we have. Okay? So, but for you to tell it to summarize the chapter 1 for you, put your career as related to me, and you describe what you do. And then you now get the book customized for you. Chapter, but some people, you know, when they get something, they just want to use everything. They can say summarize the entire book. It will do so. It can summarize the entire book at once for you. But I do chapter by chapter, except I'm seriously not available for that. Okay, so, good. I've sent it on an errand, so let's just, while it's doing that, we can go to the next. Because this is just a sensitization. If you want to do proper workshop, we may be spending 2-3 days. But sensitization, get to know what is going on, get exposed to the tool, lay your hands on it, and let's move. Now, the next one. Whatever you need to jot down on that you want to do later, you can jot it down. Let's move to the next part. Okay, it's still doing the text summary. I don't want to spend time on it. I'll just click the audio, or let me just do the video. It may take a bit of time, the video, to create the video. So I'll just say auto select. What should he look at this? Look at this. When I want to create the video, it's asking me what should the AI focus on. I'll just say chapter 1. So, and then you can put your role there. So let me just, but for this sake, the sake of this session, just say chapter 1. And then I say generate. Generate. So we'll leave it, let it be doing its stuff. You can see that it has started generating the video over there. So it will be doing it. Then let's just go to the next part of the class. All right. The next one, while we're waiting for, we won't wait for this lagging to continue, so I have my slides here too. So, all right. This one is for what I call deep research and ideation. Deep research and ideation. Please, can we say it? Deep research and ideation. Now, this deep research we are talking about is not the research of the school, the one that they do in universities or polytechnics, as the case may be. This, let me quickly tell you what it is. You know, before you can develop a solution to a problem, like we mentioned the other time, you need some data about it. There are some tools, AI tools, that will give you that data. But trust me, they are not usually the generative tools that you are using. There are some AI that tell lies. They tell lies. And some, they shall not tell you the lie because it is what they see that they bring out. So we need to differentiate between those ones now. So that when you are doing deep research, you don't just jump on ChatGPT and then you start doing research. You will not be happy because you are seeing it. It's giving you a lot of conjuring. Okay. Now, look at this. I was consulting to a government agency, for them on the, now please, I won't say if it is Nigeria or not Nigeria, so that you know it's going to be. It's a political organization. And they want to, please listen, they want to know what people are saying about a particular political figure. And they know me as a digital person. Is there anything in your realm, that's the question to me, that can help us to know what things are saying, what people are saying about a certain person? I said yes. Okay. And you can also take this from me. I don't like to explain too much. When it comes to digital solutions, you just go and do a demo and show them. There is no, all this theory people will forget, show them. So I said, okay, yes, I'll come up with something. Especially when you're dealing with people that have money. Show them. All this story. They don't have time. Show. So I quickly called my guys together and we developed an AI-powered system that will help them to be doing that deep research. But the professional name, the technical name for that thing is what we call media listening. Say media listening. Uh-huh. And AI can be listening to all the media and be fetching data that you need about certain things. So we now gave it another name. I put it, I'm a packager, we need to package it. I called it Public Sentiment Analysis System. So what the AI does, when you enter, this is not AI you search for. We created it using different AIs. When you enter the person's name and all the nicknames, anything that can be meaning that personality, we put it there. And then we say, enter. And it will go on Twitter, on Facebook, on Popular, Punch, anyone online that is popular enough to tarnish your image or to speak volume of that personality, it will locate those posts and report to us. Okay? And the time that they posted it, the number of people that have engaged it, so you are able to detect threats. Please, is somebody listening? Okay. Okay. We are saying deep research because some people will be thinking of problem of statement, research questions, hypothesis. It's good for you, and I appreciate it. I do not underestimate I do research myself. They know me. It will be a matter of mouth. It's not less than 40 research works to my name. You can type Babajide logo on the internet. But I'm not on that. But the one I'm talking here is not academic research. We are talking about what are people saying about a product. Now, let's think about product. That's business. That's business. When they saw it, they had never thought that such thing is ever possible. So, there is a team that will be sitting down, and every 15 minutes, the AI reports what people are saying. So, you just see that maybe 100 people will just be on a particular post. You'll be wondering, how did they get there? How did they know the person has posted? AI, no sure. We have, in your AI, we have, we have customized. You know people that you say village people. This one is worse than village people. We have customized the village people AI to be following those profiles. Anything you say in this direction, 100 people have been there. Attend it to your matter. AI. It's a business idea. You can do it. See, you don't need to know how to do all these things all by yourself. You just need to know if it is possible. So that when you just describe it and you do it a bit, then you now call some AI gurus that are programmer. Come, look at this. And they'll tell you it's possible. Then you do it. Then you go and market. Tomorrow you can be the next billionaire in this country. Or in a nearby country. Everybody relates with solution. The devil likes solution for his own problem. So that you don't think that it's only good people that evil people want solution to their problem. Not to talk of the good people. Okay. Deep research. Now, let me now give the ones that we can quickly reach. When you want to carry out deep research, looking for data, real data, one of those tools that stands out as AI is Manus AI. Say Manus. MANUS.ai. Manus shall never lie about data to you because he is not the one creating it. But it has the power to enter a website. If you give Manus your Facebook account, sir, the link of your Facebook account, just give it. It can help you to look for the most engaged activity on your profile. It can describe you and tell you the kind of post you should be posting. Because these are the posts that have done too well for you. So these are the kind of posts you should be posting henceforth. And it can be generating it for you every day. It has the power to enter another website by itself. When it gets there, if that website requires password, it will tell you to put the password. You put the password, it enters. You are not getting it. It looks like one invisible thing is going and you are following that thing. How can an AI be going into another person's website, launch the website, when they meet, you know why those captures are there? It's to prevent the AI, though. Yeah, let me see if you're a robot. Manos will get there. We bring the page where they're asking for the capture. I put the capture. We go in. Now, and we will start doing what we are doing. Though some of these websites, they now have to be spending more to ensure that the data of their users are not just, before it wasn't hard. If you go to any platform, just right click, code the source code, you click the source code, you see every name of the person on that page. Now, if you do it on Facebook, you will not see the names of people on Facebook by source code. They have locked it because of AI. Because data is money. Data is what? I wish you know. Data is money. The fact that you have the list of some people that like how to do some things, some people are ready to buy that data from you. Because it's an indicator for a tailored solution that can be developed. You know? All right, Manos. So who is on Manos? Please, it is not to hear it and be joking. Go on manos.ai. Now, good. What? Please sign up on Manos now. Kindly sign up on Manos. Okay. When you are signing up, I find this very interesting. We're developing a solution for another organization. What I used to do, when I'm done developing my solution, I will now take the summary of the solution without the ones that are deep. Because once you feed it to the AI, it may also, be available. It may, even though they promise us that it is not like that. But I only trust, in fact, I only trust God. I wanted to say myself, I know, I only trust God. I will now say, this is the solution. I've done this, I've done that. What do you think is left that if I add it to this solution, the solution will become more valuable? The solution that we did for the organization is that when you scan a QR code, you'll be able to know the registration of the land and the permit of the building that was approved. Please listen to this part more, so that when you are using it, you know what you are using it for. When you scan a QR code that's given to a building, when you scan it, you will be able to, and this thing is going online. This is my business idea. But we have been doing no problem. Now, what did the AI told? The AI told me, after I'm done that, the QR code that I'm using, can I do the one that is called dynamic QR code, which means that you can have like 3 QR codes for the same property, so that in case something happens to that QR code, or something, you can generate another one. Or when you want to withdraw that license, wisdom. I didn't think about that. So AI has become your best consultant to put your idea in, to get the idea refined, and to now get a product that is better than what you initially imagined. Who is on Manos? Good. 3 weeks ago on Manos, they now have access to World Bank data. They announced it, that you can now get some. I don't know the dimension of the data. When I entered there, we now have access to some World Bank data in terms of financial, data and all that. So, anything you ask on that Manos concerning data, it is valid. Manos is an agentic AI. It's an agentic AI. But it does some work like generative AI, but it is mainly agentic. Manos can design application for you. Today is sensitization. There are a lot of things. We used to do training in our institute, and each time people will come, we take attendance. The best we have done before is to take their attendance. When you come in, you just probably fill a form, a Google form on your phone and all that. It was this Manos that helped me to design an app whereby all your information, people that will be attending, we have given it to Manos. Manos has given us an interface. When you come, if your name is not in the attendance, if your name is in the attendance, the moment you type your first name, it brings the remaining name, and the button on that will be attend, mark attendance. If you are not there, if you just type your name, it will say you are not programmed, you are not on the list of the participants of this program. So you cannot register for free. For free. We are using that application now. For free. For free, Manos. It gives you 300 credits every day. It was so versatile that Meta bought it some months ago from the guys that have it. Meta just bought it some months ago. So 300 credits per day. If after this session, you are still thinking that, I don't know how will I have money in this world, then you will need a deliverance. You will need to carry the person to, they will now use sponge. You know that local sponge? And black soap, not the juju black soap, the one that they used to make when before black soap means soap. No, I don't know now that soap has now become something else. They will now begin to wash that person's head. And because I don't know, things that you can create for free and become a champion in your domain. These are the things that we are doing here. Let me see what time we have left. So, the Manos, please, use it. This is it on screen here. I'm looking at something here. Can you see? Please, can we have my screen up here? This is 1 o'clock already. Slides for you. Presentation slides. It has done for you, right? 11 from 1 point. Good. Now, the only thing about its own slides creation is that you need to describe it well to get what you want. If you don't describe it well, you may, it depends on your taste of design. The things that I give you, you may just like it. Please, can we all read this together? You can describe what you do. You know, I said the biggest skill you need in this AI automation is ability to do what? To describe. You describe what you want, you have a website to yourself. You know one funny thing? It can help you to host the website. For when you want to go and pitch, and then you want to show them your website. You don't need to pay money to quickly build a website. You can do something here, fast. It hosts it for you. You show them this is our website, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know. Now, you can do more. You can send it on your social media and do like I explained to you the other time to help you analyze your social media handle. It can help you also analyze another person's social media handle. Please listen. It can help you analyze another product's social media handle to be giving you ideas of your own posts. Do you get what I'm saying? Who is selling something? Who is rendering a service or something? I want to use a practical example. Yes, what do you do, man? Events. Now, if there is a star, like the way they say star boy, a star events company on Instagram, instead of you to be going there back and forth, there are AIs that you copy the profile of you give the AI. Please, every Tuesday, be reporting what they have posted for the past 5 days to my mail. Another AI can help you create your own version, and then you post. Okay. It's because of time, I need to just be touching. So let's just see how we can round off this, you wait, no, we have another, my older brother is here for the next session, and seriously, it's because we're not able to start on time, okay, good. So have you noted it down that you can monitor another account for your own sake, okay? Because note it down so that by the day you want to do it, at least the person that knows something is possible, the level of that person is different from the level of somebody that does not know that something is possible. The day you know that something is possible, it has become closer to you. But if you don't know it's possible, you cannot do anything in that direction. Now, there is an automation AI that I will tell you now that you can also find on your own. They call it, please, you can write it down. They call it Zapier. And I'll tell you what I used it to do when I was testing it. Zapier, Z-A-P-I-E-R. It has, please listen, so that when you get there, it won't look like you are seeing magic. It is an automation AI, okay? And it has templates of automation that some people have created that you can just use by changing the information there to get your own results. So what I did for it, I said, I gave it 3, please, can you listen? I gave it 3 magazines, 3 foreign magazines that talk about leadership. And now sets an automation that every this or so day, search through the publication of this or so 3 sources and put together what the 3 have said as a content into my mail every this or so day. And I test, because when you are done using Zapier, you will have to test run it. I tested it. After a while, I received a mail of the content of the publication that have been put together to form a content for me. Zapier. Another one that can do it is Make. M-A-K-E. This is not where you will learn how to use Make, how to use Zapier. The best you can get in this short session is stimulation. Just mental stimulation. So that throughout this year you are busy. People will be calling you, I'm busy. But you don't have money yet. Don't worry. I am busy. Because by the time you are done exploring this, it's like a Chinese bamboo tree that has spent months, years going down, building roots. And then when it starts to spring up, it springs up so speedily and so tall. And that's what will be our experience. Just know what is possible. Know what is possible. Good. Let's do the last. I just want to, let's do the content slide creation. Please, whatever that you do, I don't know if you are selling onions in my 12, maybe you need to know how to make slides. But if you are going to present your idea one day to some people, then you must know how to create decent slides. You see, these slides that we are using was created by an AI. This slide was created by an AI, and I want all of us to benefit from that. But I will tell you a number of AI, and we will explore this together. Now, for your presentation, the first AI that came that was doing well, it's still doing well by the taste of many people, is Gamma. GAMMA.app. GAMMA.app. This is what it does. You can upload a document, just your Word document, and tell it to create a PowerPoint slide. I know I'm using PowerPoint slide because that's what many people call it. It's a presentation slide. PowerPoint is a product. To create a presentation slide for you. Don't let us explain too much. Let's just quickly create one, and then we call it a day because of time. Except we are looking at extending the time, which I don't think so. So let's just go there, straight. All right. Now, for the purpose of this session, I created a content. Just one moment. I created a content that we can use to create slides. So everyone, this particular one is called what did I call it? App.presentations.ai. App.presentations.ai. This is the one that we want to quickly explore ourselves. App.presentations.ai. We would use that one now. So I mentioned Gamma.app, app.presentations.ai. There's another one that is very crazy. It has very wonderful progression. It's called Prezi. This is, I don't say it's the most crazy one, but you will be blown away. If I've been using Prezi since morning, you will have been looking, you will slide. What kind of slide is this one? Prezi. Prezi. As a lady, when you have all these skills, the way a man will even rate you will be different. Yes, because you are busy. You are busy. You are busy doing things, making things happen. A man will respect you. And as a man, when you are busy making things happen, these things, you are not the one that will be looking for, people will be following you up and down. Up and down. Okay, Prezi. Okay. Now, there's another one. Everything I'm telling you, there are things you can use for free. Just trust me that you can use them for free to some extent. There are also ways we do it to make it for free, to use it. Now, the last one, there are so other ones, right? You know, I told you that Notebook LM does slide deck. Gemini, all those ones also do, but when it comes to slide, people like us that have high taste of, there's a way we, Kimi.com, KIMI.com. It does wonderful slides. So let's quickly look at our presentations and then we'll call it a day. Kimi, you can use all of them on your phone, but when it comes to editing on phone, it may not really be the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, Kimi, you can produce Kimi slides. There are people here that I can see that have attended some of our AI workshop. I'm sure. Please, if you are here, if you are in that, please move around to help other people, because when it comes to slide creation, I'm sure they can't be asking these kind of questions again. They came from nothing in terms of AI presentation, slide presentations to pro. So I'm trying to log in on my own system. On your phone, type app.presentations.ai, because that's what we are going to use. And so that you create something before you go here. Okay? So this is loading. It's loading. So what all of them usually do for presentation creation, they give you 3 options. Number 1, do you just want to type an idea and let it generate the slides? A lot of people do that. I don't encourage that because I want to be in charge of my content. So you can type an idea and it gives you that. She did that with Manos now, and she got the slides. They have a second option which I follow, is do you have your text in one paper or in one document that you can upload and the slides will be created for you? Good. I do that. So what I do first, okay, before I go to, then the third option, do you have a link, maybe a website or something where the content that you want me to use for the slides, I can go there, fetch the content and create the slides. But we'll follow the second one, which is upload a document and create slides. And you should do that on your phone. So are you on app.presentations.ai? Okay. Now, for some people that have a document on their phone that you can use to create, you will use that second option. For people that do not have, you can use the prompt, the AI prompt thing. Just give it an idea and tell it to generate so that we don't waste much of our time. But I already have one document here that I want us to use. Okay, it's up here. Just one moment. Okay, please can you help me move this screen? There's something that I want to show them so that you don't think it's okay. It was showing credits. The credit of this particular, can you see? Credit remains what? 0. It gives 100 credits. This particular one, it gives 100 credits, and depending on how you use it, Kimi does not give credit, but a lot of people are there. It's just like when something is cheap, people will be keying up, and then there'll be Gamma is free to a large extent, and it allows you to create probably up to 10 slides before, depending on the number of pages, before it says that credit is exhausted. Okay. Now let's see how this goes. Oh, you see the 3 options there? You see the 3 options here? Share an outline. This is probably you just have an outline, introduction on blah, 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 and then you paste. So you click it and you copy and paste in there. Share a file or a link. If you have that thing typed on your system or on your phone, you can upload it from here and it will turn it to a slide. That's what I did for this class. I have my slide contents. I uploaded it. It turned it to that slide. Then the third one is start with a prompt. Just an idea. Okay. Now, this particular account, I need to sign out of it because it has 0 credits. So it may not be able to do that work. So I will sign out, sign into another account. So by that, I think you must have picked how I get to use some of the, I just have different, you have not gotten it. Okay. I just have different accounts. When I become a billionaire or a trillionaire in cash in my account, but let's just manage while we are. I have different, it's still me. Okay. All right, so I will sign out and sign in into another one here. And that will be the last task, even though it's because of time, we don't. Okay. It's loading. But are people, please, can you help me go around? Because you don't need to wait for me. You want to wait? You have created your slides. Please, can I see it?
I just uploaded.
Okay. Is this app.ai? Do you like it? Okay, let me just have this here. Okay. I cannot project it unless they take it to the back because of the way we are doing the projection. I don't know if you can see our screen from here. Okay. What about it this way? Can you? Can you see this slide? Can any camera pick it? Can any camera pick this slide on this? Is it possible? Okay, yes, it's manageable. So, let's say next one here. You'll have seen the way it moves. You'll have seen, yes? This is less than how many minutes? So the task you will be left with is changing the pictures. I'm probably looking in the text. Maybe you want to correct some text. It's still there. Where would you have been looking for all these images by yourself? And the content, okay? Do you see the transition? The way it's like a professional. Unlike, we have gone beyond PowerPoint. It looks like the one I did. We are now in the same level in slide creation. Just now. Just now, we are now in the same level. Okay, you can come and please can we put our hands together for these participants? I want to get someone that has done it on phone, so that you know that it's doable on phone. It's mobile first. Yes, anyone? Okay, ma. You see? Okay. Okay, ma. Now, let me make a comment on what you see on the phone. Whatever you do on your phone, this AI, almost all of them, in fact, all of them, don't let me say all of them, most of them, they are cloud technologies. What it means is that if she leaves her phone here and she gets to the UK and the phone is there, she can log into the account on any system there, either a laptop or a phone, and she will meet her slides. Do you get what I'm saying? She will meet her slides and she can use it. So what I will just point out here is how to change the picture. It's beautiful, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have a presentation next week, and it's an international presentation. So what I did was to put the topic. Sorry? I'm just too excited. So I put the topic. It says, empowering the front lines, scaling gender justice in Africa's climate crisis. And he gave me the most beautiful images that is so beautiful. He gave me 6 slides.
So, yes, anybody again? On the phone, we want to see something on the phone that you have done. Okay, you have done on the phone. Please, can you show people around you? Let them see it. Yes, anyone here? It's not hard. If you don't have a document, put an idea there. Let it generate it. So that you just know that you don't have any excuse. You have done, okay, I would like to see that. Wow. Okay. This is presentations.ai. This is very good. You can change the theme too. If you don't want the theme, the colors, it's there. Just one point. Oh, this is good. You see the way it even starts. It has, yes, have you shown them? Oh, have you seen what she has done? Okay. Okay. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. Now, how to change the picture there? Because you may need to change the picture. Please, can I have my screen on the... I will just show you. Okay. Oh, good. I don't know. Can I use 10 minutes and... Can I use 10 minutes? Can I take 10 minutes more? Because can I? Okay, okay. Oh, it's like I've given me money. This is good, good, good. So now, sometimes it will come with all of them. All of the AIs I've mentioned to you. Please, can we have one class? Sometimes they will come with generic pictures that may not suit the narrative of your slide. A particular slide. Maybe you're talking about some people here and it gives you some white men, women and all that. So you need to know how to change the images, mainly. And then the content is you just click and then you change the text. But the picture, if you don't know, you don't know. So let's quickly look at it. So, now, I can't remember because I don't get to use it on the phone to be creating slides, but some people are here, his phone, I don't know if it allows us to change pictures on phone. Barrister, does it? Okay. All right. Now, look at this. You tap on the picture. Hey, this thing is delaying. You tap on the picture, and it brings out some things here. Upload, replace, crop. Those are the 3 activities that you can do on that picture. If you click upload, it will take you to the files on your computer or on your phone. So that if you have pictures there, you just pick the picture, then you upload. Please listen. Listen, there are some things here that I need to tell you. If you click replace, it also has its own gallery from where you can take pictures. But don't forget, you have not paid. You are not paying, or I'm sure some of you pay, you know. So the pictures are limited. Like someone like me, I don't want to pay yet. So I don't really use their gallery. So where do I get my pictures? Write these 2 places down. Royalty-free pictures. In fact, 3 places. Royalty-free pictures. Pictures that you can use for commercial purpose and nobody will say, high-quality pictures, and nobody will say, hey, where did you see my pictures? Number 1, pexels.com. Pexels, Pexels.com. Pexels.com. You can get pictures for free, royalty-free pictures that you can use for your slides creation without any legal battle. Number 2, unsplash.com. UNSPLASH.com. on Splash, splash.com. Royalty-free pictures. But you see those two, they have one little limitation. The pictures on them are so quality that when you download them, sometimes they are more than 3 megabytes. But this tool does not take any picture that is more than 3 megabytes. So you may need to know how to reduce picture quality before you use those two on this particular AI. So I don't like stress. So I'd rather go to another platform where I can get pictures and I will download without wahala. So a lot of people don't know what I'm about to tell you. Note it down. Canva. They don't know that you can download pictures from Canva. Canva.com. That is, where Canva is so... I don't want to talk much about it because I think someone will be talking about it. In fact, Canva is the king in many things. Canva has all of this royalty-free, or let me say many of these royalty-free platforms integrated into it. So that if you have a pro Canva, you can access the pictures on all of those platforms on Canva. So what I simply do is I pick the picture on Canva, which I may not be able to train you, just find a way to get it. You pick the picture on Canva, I double the picture, I duplicate the picture, I group it, then I download it. The picture alone. You duplicate the picture, you group it, then you download. If you don't do it that way, you cannot download that picture really in any low quality unless you start doing some adjustment settings. You duplicate the picture, you group them, you right click, you download the image. That will give you image in 3 megabytes, less than 3 megabytes that you use on the platform. That's how to change the pictures. And it's not hard. So let's not waste any time on that. But I want at least one person to change picture and then tell us so that change the picture. Download the picture. Okay, good. If it's a phone, you see those images on Splash and Pexels, you can screenshot and crop. It will reduce the size. You see, you can screenshot and crop. Have you changed it? Pro, one pro is here. He has changed it to his own picture. No time. On the phone. See, this is the home page. This is the title page of that slide. Is this not beautiful? It is. On the phone. And phone can be used to do your presentations. Are you aware? Oh, you don't know that I can actually do this presentation using my phone with some other technologies that will it will just be here. I'll be swiping and then it will be swiping here. I'm trying to remove any barrier in our minds. I don't have a system. I want to buy a system. I know of a boy 2 years ago when he was in final year. He told me, I was teaching him some of these things. I want to buy a system. He has not bought a system till today. So this mentality of, and I asked him, the system he wanted to buy was even more expensive than my own system I was using that time. Go and buy used system that is not, who's the owner? So that from there you can now get money to, some people want to start big. The system of 750, if I say a system of like 750K, or 750. So somebody should come and give you 750K to buy a system so that you can start life. No. Start life with your phone. Now, lastly, how many apps did I give us for slide creation? 4. Canva is not an AI, but it's one of the, I don't want to market them for free. It's one of the best tools you can use to create slides because it gives you control over everything, but I'm not going to dig deep. I am a fan of Canva. So, but that's not, but add it so that in case you are looking for what to learn again, go and learn Canva. Now, why did we learn how to create slides? Because the applicability is very important. Who can tell us? Why did we go through the last 10 minutes that we have spent? Why? What is the socioeconomic essence of slide presentation. Yes. This is how we know if we know what we are doing. We are not here to learn and be saying, I know how to make slides. I don't know. So why? Yes, thank you, sir. Oh, pitch. Okay, please. Okay.
For contracts. The reason for it is so that we can pitch for a business or a contract or a proposal for a particular project.
Please can I put our hands together for him? Yes, we have another contribution from over there. Okay, madam. Don't forget the gold that you give us.
Okay, the use of slides can be for audio-visual presentation. Is we convince the people that you want to market to, so they will see what you want to present to them.
And for people that are in the learning, please can we put our hands together for her? And people that are doing things that, have to do with learning and all that, for teaching, for classes like this. You understand? You know one funny thing about slides? People use your slides to judge you. Many places I have gone to facilitate learning, my slide is already probably on the screen. People are already looking at the slides before they call the person that wants to. And it is not that I am special. It is just I was opportune to be in a session probably like this. And that's what differentiates. That's what I'm saying, that whoever that has attended this session today, your affairs in life will be different. You'll be different. It's just you are the one that you do not know your own. You don't know your worth again, that you can create slides until you meet someone that is challenged in slide creation. That's when you now know your value. It to you, because you have known it now, it's nothing, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal. In organizations, I go to different organizations. I'll see in in a health institution, I know what it is, slide creations. So this one is a good take home. Let's take the last one so that my 20 minutes will not. And now, what is the last one? Now, this is it. A lot of people are here. They can talk. They can talk sense. But they've not been able to write any book. A lot of people are teaching every day of their lives. They've been churning out learning, but they don't have any book written in their name in anything, or any resource that they can say created by this is a person. Okay, that is one. Still on the same tool, there are institutions and organizations where when they have like I mentioned the other time, when they want to have a meeting, taking the minute of the meeting is a big deal. And now we have artificial intelligence tools that do all of that. What is the business implication? Number one, you can talk, but sitting down to write is a big problem. Can you pick one concept that you are experienced on and dedicate maybe 20 minutes every day to talk to yourself about it while you use an AI, and in less than 2 months, you have a book to yourself? This is different from saying, let AI help me to write a book. People are doing it. I'm not going to condemn whoever that is doing it. But you see things that you say, that you coined by yourself, they can never feel generic. That is book. It's not something that I read and it looks like a machine has written it. Or it looks like there are things you will read, it will be feeling so surface. It doesn't have the human factors really, because it's not a human being that has expressed emotions. Emotions and will not be there in that sense. This is the tool. Now, this same tool, once you integrate it to your calendar, Google Calendar, any meeting that is online that they invite you to using that email, this AI will go on your behalf to attend the meeting on your behalf and send the summary of the meeting to your email and have the transcription of the meeting the text. Also, it observes where emotions are high in the meeting and note it. It looks like whatever they are saying around this place is very important. It calls it sound bite. So anywhere it sees high energy, it will give you that content separately. That this meeting, during this meeting, around this also time, these were the part of the conversation that look very important because they are emotionally packed. It does that. The same tool is what I was saying that you can use to write a book. So let's quickly, there are two of them that I am familiar with. The first one I got familiar with is Otter.ai, O-T-T-E-R, Otter Pilot. O-T-T-E-R, you can add pilots to it, .ai. O-T-T-E-R. But just because I don't usually pay for slides, and when Otter.ai wanted to be asking for my income, and I was not yet a big boy, and I looked for another one that even if I don't have money yet, that much I can use it. And that is the one I've got stuck with till today. Which is, it's not my fault. You can give me money before I leave here too. So, which is fireflies.ai. Fire. Fire as in fire. 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 Because the Africans were, when you say fire, fireflies. Fireflies.com. Now, we will display that here. And then we'll see. Fireflies.com. You can use it on your phone. In fact, download it on your phone. Let me show you the icon. Please, I will say it again. They will say I'm demarketing TikTok. Okay, don't let me mention. All those apps that are making your phone to hang, that are not giving you money, remove them. Put this one. Then later, you can bring them back. Mm-hmm. So, Fireflies. That's the last one. You see, I've been to a meeting before. Somebody was trying to record the meeting. They now took the phone like this to the speaker. Let's say my doctor is the speaker. They now put it like this. Fireflies, as long as human being can hear, if you like, go and put it inside bucket over there. If human being will hear it, fireflies will hear it. Again, it identifies the speaker. Speaker one, if you say something, it masters your voice. After 15 minutes, if you stay and if you give another contribution, it will put speaker one. Did you get what I said? It already gives speaker one that. So by the time three people are talking, speaker one, speaker two, it is separating the speaker one says, speaker two says, it's yes, because it has mastered. That's why it's AI. So these days, be careful when you go to meetings. Be careful when you go to meetings. You cannot say what you have. You cannot unsay what you have said again. Though there is a caveat. The app warns us that anytime you want to use it in a meeting, tell people you are using it. Don't think you can record people secretly and now take them to court openly. Court will not even admit such resources. I'm just saying. Now, let's quickly explore it. There are a lot of apps that are trying to copy it, and they are bearing the same name, but they are fake. So, Fireflies is the logo. Let me show you. Please, can you show my slides, which is the last part of this session. Not by design, but by time. And can go around to me. It's F in fire in red. Okay, look at this logo here. That's the logo. If it doesn't have this logo, please don't download it. A lot of mago. Yes, is already going on along that. Okay, good. So, is there a way we can move that video down? Oh, thank you. So, if you're on the system, get started. If you're on your phone, just sign up using Google. Sign up using Google so that it doesn't waste your time. And anytime you are going for any training, any program, and you see AI, please go up with your phone and laptop with data. You are not going there to listen and be looking at it. It's not a lecture. Except if they have designed it as a lecture. It's a workshop. All right, get started. Have you downloaded? Who has downloaded Fireflies? Okay, sir. So that, yes, we will fake a meeting. We will have that meeting for 3 minutes. Okay? We will use it to record it and see what comes out of it. Okay. Oh, I think the network is just rolling here. Okay, let me see who has downloaded on the phone and signed up using Google or any other means. Okay, you have? Okay. Let's see. So that's because many people will rather be using their phone. And it's good on phone, so very good. Okay, good. It's loading your profile once it's done. Who is like complete? Okay. Is this settled? Like opened? Sign up using Google. Okay. It doesn't. Okay, is it done? Okay, let's see. Important, please review your meeting settings. Good. Now, this is part of, please, you can follow me so that you are not too far away from your phone. Oh, it has, let me open it. Now, before you jump into using it, wait, so that we will not hear you on the news tomorrow that you have, I'm telling you, and I will tell you why. Can I have it? On the phone, immediately you get there, he said, important. It's not a threat, it's important, or else you will come on news, seriously. Please review your meeting settings. You know why? If you do not set it, this AI, by default, all the meetings you have online with that email, with this email, when it attends the meeting, it sends the summary and the minute of the meeting to everybody that attends the meeting. If you don't set it, don't send it to people, send it only to me. Some people, they were sneaking, using my accounts, my Google Meet accounts, because I had Google Meet paid. At least I paid for that one. So somebody was now using it. So it used to bring their meeting to my phone. They didn't know. And I called, Mister, you have been using my Google Meet. All your discussions have been landing on my phone. He says, yeah. If they have been discussing evil things on my phone, it's just say, I just saw one day, just told me, your meeting is about to start. Meeting. How can I be driving and my meeting is about to start? Which meeting did I? Because I have set it to give me, you can also set it, to remind you of meetings before meetings. Then you can tell it, go to the meeting, either I tell you to do so or not. Send the minutes to me alone. Now, set it now. If you jump and start using, I'm not there. Please set it now. You will see it in case you have any challenge. If you don't know how to set it, if you don't want to set it, don't bother use it. Set it, because it will send all the minutes to everybody that attended that meeting. If it's an online meeting, don't say, so, anybody, it's not even everybody that attended the meeting, everybody that their email was part of the meeting. So, okay, are you setting it already? Set it to only you. Set to attend, you can say to attend meetings, either you allow it or not, or you want to be prompting it every time you want to attend the meeting. So once you are done setting that, I need just 2 people that have done that. So let's now hold a a staged conversation for 3 minutes and see what happens. Okay? Okay, have you set it? Good. Okay, only meetings that I own. Okay, only me and participant from, remove this to only you. Only me alone. then, continue. If you put it to only meetings I own, it means it will only automatically join meetings that you initiate. But I didn't put it there. I put it to all meetings. Once my email is in that meeting, attend. So sometimes I forget I have 2 meetings. So my AI will attend one, then I will attend another one. Okay? And you know one funny thing? It can attend 4 meetings on your behalf, ma. If the meetings are on your calendar, on your Google Calendar that you use to sign up, it can attend the meet. It will attend one, attend this one, attend this one. So can you do that? Oh yes, of course. You see free there. We are here for free. Yeah. Let's customize your experience. It doesn't matter. You can skip it or just put something. Okay. Product design. Okay. I want to have some few people that are done setting up so that we can do. Let's have the second microphone so that we can have a staged meeting for just 2 minutes and see what happens on it. Okay. Yes, continue. Are you done setting up yours? Let's customize your experience. Just pick something, yes. Invite your coworker. No, skip. You can say not now. Not now. You don't need this free. Just say cancel the free. If you want to start the free trial, it will tell you to probably bring your card and all that. Just remove it, and then when you get to start free trial, cancel it at the, or else you want to put your card, your credit card or debit card, as the case may be. Okay. Yes. Continue English, and if you are Indian here, you can put Indian. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Continue. Are you done setting up? Okay. Okay. Let's just have 2 minutes conversation. Second mic, 2 minutes. Then you later tell us what. Can I have that mic? We'll discuss this program. Just this program. And then just 2 minutes. And then please press record. You can press record on yours too. Okay.
I think it's recording.
Yes. Is it on? Is the sign? Yes, it's recording. All right. What's your name?
Oluwafemi.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay. Yes. We were invited for that program. Did you go to that program on harnessing AI and then circular economy? Did you go for that program?
Yes, I was there.
Oh, okay. What were the things that you learned there?
I learned a lot actually, but I pick, although I'm an AI person, I do AI a lot.
Oh, very good.
I use ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok.
Good.
But me coming here today, it gives me another insight how AI, in fact, I've not been using AI at all.
It looks like we have
I've
not been
using AI at all.
You understand?
I've been scratching the surface.
Okay.
So today, even Canva that you talk about today.
Okay.
I was last week I was on it because I don't use it anymore. I went back to my correct draw. I have to go back there again because it's not giving me what I really wanted.
Canva is gone.
Even Photoshop is joking, is playing.
Okay. All right. So what recommendation can we give our director so that maybe other people will be enlisted for the program when it comes up next?
In fact, I would say thank you to her. A very big thank you, because I don't know this. I don't even know that I will be coming here today. I just let me even give it a try. And then I saw what I didn't expect, what I received, what I got here today.
All right, so we can recommend for other staff members.
In fact, I will start pronouncing it. It's a gospel I have to keep
spreading.
I have to keep spreading. So,
all right, thank you. Madam, you have not contributed, but can you move the adjournment of the meeting? Can you move the adjournment of the meeting?
Okay, now I move the adjournment of the meeting.
Name?
My name is Ms. Ogesimai.
So, Mrs. Ogesimai, move the adjournment of the meeting. Okay, seconded by me, Babajide Arulogun. All right. Now stop. So once you click stop, so that you don't think your work, because it has happened to me before, we recorded a meeting just like that, and I said stopped, and it stopped, and I didn't see anything. So depending on the length of the meeting, it goes in the back end to tidy those things up. Don't worry. When it is done, it will send you a mail. Your minute is ready. It will send you that mail. Don't be looking at where is it. Once it's done, it will send you your minute is ready. It will give you the summary of the meeting, the transcription of the meeting, speaker by speaker, the sound bite. That is from where emotions are high. Now you can copy the minutes of the meeting to go and do slides on app.presentations.ai to present to your director or to any other person. On that note, I hope I have not wasted your time. We can't really exhaust everything. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Babajide Arudogun. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Not to worry, when Mr. Olusegun is done, we still have a few minutes for question and answer. I don't know if a member of my team can start collecting questions now while Mr. Olusegun takes the floor. Please, a member of my team, the ladies in red, let somebody collect questions from people. Just write them down. Please, can we have the second mic? The mic I had here was taken away. Can somebody please hand over another mic to Mr. Olusegun immediately? Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Olusegun. Thank you. When he's done, we'll now take our session on question and answers. Thank you.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. And I know that Mr. Babajide have done justice to that. And I won't also waste your time. We are going to learn this afternoon. And the truth of the matter is, if our university, our education can be designed like this, imagine we won't need to be stressing ourselves, we won't need to be cramming, because the way he did that class, well, please, can we give it to him again? And we have to also appreciate the foundation, the Rose of Sharon Foundation. Please, can we give it to them? Because indeed, I have brought so many things to us this afternoon on circular economy, and trust me, I'm not going to spend more than 1 hour here, more than 1 hour max, and we are going to learn a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name once again is Mr. Segun Ogolano, and this is where I want to start. You see, to be a player of life, you don't need to do what everybody does. And when I said a player of life, in reality of life, let me cite this example for us. Like Cristiano Ronaldo is a player of life. Like Lionel Messi, they are player of life that in what they have chosen, they dedicated time and effort in that thing, and nobody can compete with them on that thing. And today, if you want to measure like 5 players in the world, when you mention Pele, when you mention those, you have to still measure Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. And are we now going to say because they are the best in that field, all other fields are not also relevant? They are also relevant. When something happened to your shoe, you will know the importance of a shoemaker. And that shoemaker too is also a player of life in that aspect. And between us, we used to talk that, if anything happened to your shoe, go and give so person. Even in fashion, we have those people that can sew very better. That, if you want to do anything, go and give. So what we are here to do this afternoon is for us to be the best in the choosing career, in the paths that you are choosing. All paths is important. done justice to AI, artificial intelligence. In fact, there are some tips I put in my presentation on AI. I will not even talk about it because he has done the master justice to it. So it's really going to even save my time. So we are just going straight to the circular economy and sustainability. That is just what we are going to talk about. So please, can I have my first slide? Because he's a professional, so. Our youth today, if you ask anybody, in fact, there is even a slogan that we used to say, don't discuss anything with me if it does not involve money. Everybody, if you ask them, don't take any, it has to be with money. Everybody shall want to talk money. If you see this one, I am busy, it's about money. In fact, some people will even go as far and put it on their status and say, if it does not involve money, don't involve me. Then ask them, what did you now have to make that money? Because at least for you to make money, you have to be able to provide solution to something. And all the youth just talk about, I want to make money, I want to make money, I want to live a flamboyant lifestyle. Then ask that person one question, what solution are you bringing on board to make your money? And the truth of the matter is, in this country that we are in, Nigeria is a country that is full of so many problems. We have so many problems. And for you to make money in Nigeria, you need to sit down and look at all our problems and look at the one that you want to solve. After all, if I have a cloth and I take it to a fashion designer, I'm taking the cloth to him because I can't sew. The person will have to help me sew, then I will pay for that service. Is it not like that? In football that I talked about the other time, we are celebrating all these stars because they have dedicated their time, they have learned, they have done a lot of trainings, and today they can solve problem on the pitch. Abi, if they give Ronaldo, but if Ronaldo want to do a show and he said he want to race, people will go and watch it. And I said I want to race. You understand? Because he has dedicated his time to build himself. So one thing I want you to hold here this afternoon, before you leave here, is that you need to build yourself. And that is what that AI is. In fact, I'm going to tell you for free this afternoon, all fields today is now surrounded by AI. There is nothing you do today, you need AI to upscale it. So, but we are here to talk about the circular economy. So please, let me have the slide again, sir. The World Bank, Nigeria, we generated about 32 billion tons of waste yearly. And out of the 32 billions of waste that we generate yearly, only about 13,000 tons is being utilized. Then ask me a question, where do the remaining one, where did they go to? They go into our landfill. You can see drainages. When rain fall, you discover that everywhere just blocked. And you know, we in Nigeria, we can complain. We just, government, everything, we just go back to government. Government is not doing anything. And these drainages, who are the people that are blocking it? Is it not you and I? When we drink bottled water, when we drink this thing, where did you trash it? We just trash it anyhow. We just decide to do it anyhow. And ladies and gentlemen, did you know that you can make a big career in your waste? Did you know that this economy alone, what about billions of dollars that we have not even started utilizing it in Nigeria? Let me have the second slide, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I want you to know is that for you to make that money, you have to be a problem solver. You have to be a problem solver. No, the third, just move on. You have to be a problem solver. Yes. So, we have an economy that we used to call a linear economy before the invention of the circular economy. And in that linear economy, in the linear economy, it is when you have your waste, you just trash it. Nobody cares about anything that happened to it. But in the world that we are in today, we call the world the circular economy. In the circular economy, nothing is a waste. In fact, your waste self is still value to another person. And that is why you see that today, when you go to parties, you will not have even stand up from where you are eating. People already say, please, sister, I'm sorry, I hope you have consumed it finished. Because that thing is a waste to you. But to another person, is a what? It's a big value. And that was why I said something till the other time, that we have not even tapped into this sector at all. And see what I put on that slide. I said, the circular economy extends product life, extract maximum value, and convert waste into new products. And in fact, the World Bank also projected it that by 2050, if care is not taken, if we don't start taking responsibility for our waste now, by 2015, it then means that when you go out, there will not be place to put your leg again. The plastic, and you ask yourself one question. If you go out now, you see the way they are picking this thing every day, and we still keep seeing it everywhere. And how can you now tap into this unlimited opportunity? That is what we are here to talk about this afternoon. Please, let me have the next slide, sir. Okay. There are scenarios in Nigeria, there are people that are making millions of naira in this sector. The first scenario I want to talk about, this is the real stories in Nigeria, is the WeCycler. This WeCycler is a recycling company that they base their focus on community collections. That is, they set up a community center whereby if you are with waste, maybe your PET bottles, your aluminum can, your paper, all this kind of our waste, your clothes and everything, you bring it to their recycling point and they turn it to value for you. They pay instantly. Some of them even give you products that are worth more than the waste that you bring for them. I'm still going to where we are going to bring it down to our understanding. Then we have recycling points. This recycling point, the person that invented this recycling point in Nigeria, they went for a seminar outside Nigeria. That was in about 15 years ago. And when they went for that, they went for their daughter's convocation at United Kingdom then. And in the hotel where they lodged, they gave them, they eat, they took whatever they want to take. And you know the way we just do in Nigeria. Even if you go to some places, you see the way they arrange the bin. They have the plastic bin, they have the paper bin, they have the bottle bin. But in Nigeria, we care less. Everybody just trash their waste anyhow. So when they get here, the hotel they lodge, they gave them food and everything. And they just trash everything in one bin. So when the cleaner that is coming to evacuate those who come around, and he saw that, what is happening here? And the cleaner contacted the hotel manager. And before you knew it, they were invited. They were arrested from the all in the name that they just trash waste together. They mix it together. They did not separate it from source. And before you knew it, they were fined about some millions of dollars, all in the name of what? They just mingle their waste together. They put paper waste, they put plastic waste, they merge everything together. What we just do in Nigeria the way we like, and we don't see anything wrong in it. And when this man saw this problem. He said, but in Nigeria, if I come back to Nigeria, I can make millions of naira from this thing. And when he came back to Nigeria, he came to set up this company called Recycling Point. And what did they do in Recycling Point? In Recycling Point, when you bring recyclables, when I talk about recyclables, it's anything that can be recyclables. We can give example like
plastic stick.
Like plastic, like PET bottles. Aluminium. Somebody say tire. Tire, do you know tire too is recyclable today? Yes, I see one. We are in academic environment. Paper, our books, our everything, yes. Metals, iron, what else again? Ooh. Electronic devices, our phones. In fact, today, you notice that you see some people, they will be going around doing big, iPhone, baje, kinikon, they will be going up and down. But do you know, as sweet as it is good to sell your baje phone to those people, did you know that because of the technology innovation in Nigeria today, some people have gone to sell their password because some of these devices that you think that they are no longer good, their software are still intact. And when these people that are buying this thing from you, they still go and give all these AI gurus to help them check if they are still some of these items. So be very, very careful when you are discarding, especially devices, all these baje, so you don't go and sell multi-million ideas. Please, can you help me remove that, my video, sir? There is something I want to check there. Okay, Shatadati. This Shatadati is also a recycling company. They are based in Abuja. Did you know what they do? I'm just talking of ideas. I'm still going to where we are still going to break it down. This Shatadati, what they do is they turn this PET bottle into interlocking ties. These PET bottles, they turn it to interlocking ties that are worth millions of dollars. So there are a lot of ideas in these sectors. Please, let's have another slide. Okay, thank you very much. Then we also have another solution, which is the Retreasure Global Solution. And what did they do in the Retreasure Global Solution? The Retreasure Global Solution has been able to bring circular economy closer to the people. And how do I mean? In Retreasure, you can use technology to deposit your waste and also earn directly from it. Once you just deposit your waste, immediately it is the technology is called a Fujita technology. That is the use of a software and an hardware devices. And how does this technology work? All these things I'm telling you are ideas that somebody sat down, a youth like you and I, a Nigerian like you and I, that we just have seated somewhere and also be complaining. The government is not good. You know, we are good at that. It's not good. This is not bad. Everything is bad. And they ask you, what are you contributing to it? You start looking. So I want to build our idea before we now talk about the solutions. So in Retreasure, they were able to design a Fujita technology. And how does it work? I want us to flash our mind back to when we were using crates. Did you know crates? Crates. Please, I need the second mic. I want to engage some people. Crates. So many of us were not born that time. Am I right? When we were using crates. Go Sports, Limca. And what was important, what was spectacular and then? No, we're not using, but we're using bottle. I need the second mic, please. Okay, the second mic is with the doctor. There is something I want to bring out there so that I can explain this technology. Who want to talk? Mr. FM, please help me. What did you notice what did you notice when we were using crates? Crates. You remember the crate now that's They will arrange 24 inside the crate. What is spectacular about that time?
The bottle was the most important substance, even more important than the thing inside.
The thing inside, yes. What else? Who else want to say something?
Less waste.
There was less waste because when that truck is coming, for you to buy, you must have empty bottle to exchange the one that have content. Yes or no? Abi, it was like that. And as at that time, the bottling company have an automatic system of collecting those bottles back. In fact, if you want to go and buy drinks, the mama that is selling you say you will have to bring bottle or deposit. And you deposit much more higher than what under their chain. So Iyalagbaja that now have recyclables that does not know where she can take it to. Since you have set up a community collection center within your community, she can bring it there. And you turn it to value for, remember I said something. For you to make money, don't just be shouting, I want to make money. I want to be like Wizkid. Wizkid is solving a problem. And that is why the money keep coming in. You need to think of a problem you can solve. So when you set up a community collection center and you are bringing those recyclables there, you are already solving an environmental problem. Because that thing will probably be discarded or will probably cause a mess somewhere, but they know that they can bring it to you and you will turn it to value for them. That is the first part. Then you can upgrade to another level. Like for drinks, do you have somebody? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, please help me give her a mic. Okay, give that bro a mic. I want us to do justice to this.
One thing I noticed about the 3 bottles is that one is thicker than other. Okay. Like that PET bottle 14 is thicker than the bottle water.
Wow. Then what else did you notice with these two?
The color and the texture.
The color and the texture. Wow. Thank you. What happened to the color? Are they not white?
No, they are not white. The bottle water, the first one is white. The second one is like sky blue.
Sky blue. Wow.
Why the third one is green?
That is the third one is green. Who else wants to have another contrary opinion to what he has said? Okay. Please. Give it to her.
The sizes differs.
The sizes differ. Yeah. Okay. Who has noticed something that is different from what they have said? Because we are here for business.
And the brand names.
The brand name, okay. Sir, we are not producing.
Sir, they have different covers.
They have different covers.
Yeah.
Your eyes don't go cover now. Okay, cover. Okay. The shape. I want your man ring call. The shape. So the shape are different like this. Okay.
The color.
The color. Somebody has talked on the color.
The product is well recognized more than each other. Like this water now is well known. Naviana is popular than the other water.
Nothing concerns us with their product. They are now waste now. Somebody have trashed it. So how does the product now have anything to do with us. So I don't need to talk on that. I think they have said everything. Okay. Then, thank you very much. The first person that talked there. Thank you. Please, can we give the person a round of applause? Thank you very much. You noticed something. But did you also know that on this one plastic PET bottles that I am holding, did you know that there is 3 business on this one thing that I am holding? You can make money in 3 ways with this one thing that I am holding. Who can help us? I don't want my student to talk. Any of my students, if you raise up, I will show you the bottle. Okay. Oh yeah. Can you notice 3 things on this one bottle that I am holding? Because as you are leaving this boot camp this afternoon, I want you, as you are going home, I don't want you to start seeing any waste again. As in, start seeing money everywhere that people are just wasting, and we keep shouting, no money, nothing, and we are throwing money away. Oh yeah, there is 3 things on this thing. Okay, yeah. Please, one house.
The cover is money.
The cover is money.
Why the
cover is called caps? The caps is money.
The caps is money.
Thank you very much, man.
And the bottle is money. Why the wrapper also is money?
The label is not. Please, can you give her a round of applause? Do you know that there are some companies? I'm talking of the stages in recycling. I've talked about a collector, one person that can be bringing to an aggregator. I said an aggregator is somebody that have so many collectors under his or her shade. Please, one house. And that is why you can see all these abokis that set up. If you walk out, you will see them. You will see them. They are aggregators. They are what? Aggregators. They can aggregate in large number, but a collector bring it for them. Or they have someone that we call a scavenger. All these aboki that go about picking pebble. You see them that carry. You don't used to see them. It's only in my 12 that we have them. We used to see them everywhere. So we call them scavengers. Source manager. We call them scavengers or source manager. Some of you call them bola or shake. They are source manager because they are the one that go and look for the recyclables that data cannot capture again, that somebody has trashed. So they go and help us to recover it back so that data can capture it again. That's why we call them source managers. In fact, if it's not for them, Lagos might not be what it is today. Because you and I, we have gone to school. I cannot go to gutter now. I want to go and start picking. You like, but they can do that for us. But we are going somewhere. They have already told us that there is 3 business on this one thing. When they separate it from each other, there are some companies that they only need the cap. And that company, they produce what we call spreadsheets. They produce it from this thing. Spreadsheet, like all this board, big board are used for table tennis. They produce it from this thing. In fact, there are some companies in Nigeria today that use the cap to produce what they use for something like this. What do they call this? This POP. That they use it for the designs. And when you get it, it will not be like this POP. It will be showing different kind. They will use red, they will use blue, they will use green, and it will show different kind of design. If they put light in the night, you will know that they actually make it from the caps. Then those companies that also make use of the PET bottles. The PET bottles itself, after they have crushed it, they have done everything with it. Did you know that they made our jeans from PET bottles today? Because there is no cutting again. You and I don't want to go and farm because they are kidnapping. Abi? And they are now converting PET now to make our clothes today. In fact, our mattress, there is a company along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. It's called Lexis. We supply all the materials we collect to this. Oh, I didn't know that my slide is back. We supply all the materials that we collect to this company. It's a Chinese company in Nigeria. They are producing mattress from PET plastic that you and I will just discard. And we also have a company too in Nigeria, those that are also doing upcycling, all these, the label, different kind of label, Indomie and the likes, that they are producing good product, bags, sustainable wears from all these nylons, from all this branding, that you and I will just look down on at what are they doing. So you can set up a community collection center. That is the first stage. Then I also talk of upcycling. In the upcycling stage, you will have seen where they use used tire to make befitting seats. I don't know if you have seen it, where they use PET plastic to make seats, to make what we call ottomans. These are some of the things you can make money in. So in Green Trash Limited, I told you that we set up a system called Community Collection Center. Our aim is to reach out to the first user. To reach out to who? The first user of that recyclables. Because it becomes a bigger problem when they have trashed it. Maybe probably they have trashed it inside the drainage. You know, it will have been dirty. And it then means that the money they will now use to recycle it, to turn it into another finished product, is going to be more costlier than when we get it directly from the first user. Did you get that? And that is why the circular economy is a space that is unlimited. Because in as much as we will continue to have waste, then the business continues. Let's work with the slide so that I won't walk out of track. Please. The next slide. This was where we are before they take the light. So I don't want to talk about AI because I actually want to set up how you can use AI in collecting, and I know that my guy have done justice to that. So let's go to another slide so that we don't waste time on that. Yes. Student level opportunities. I space this into two because I know that those people that are coming for these trainings are not only students. We have people that want to come into this circular economy space. But let's talk on the student level first. So in the student levels, how can you start while you are on campus? How can you start making money from this circular economy space? In as much as we already know that we will continue to have waste, in as much as we eat, in as much that we will do things, we will do parties, in as much that we will do so many celebrations, we will continue to have this recyclable waste. Then how can you start at least on campus level? The first thing you can do on campus level is that you can create a WhatsApp page for students and do content. That was what I put on the AI the other time. So my guy have done justice to AI so that we don't waste time. You can create a WhatsApp group for students in your department, in your faculty. Add them that, okay, I have started collector within the campus. You can start collecting the weed, and it will interest you to know that in Iyaba Tech, we have so many collection centers inside the school. In fact, when I got here, I go and greet my friend. We have trash user that they recycle PET bottles inside this campus. So when you collect as a student from your friends, from everybody, you get a small weighing scale. When you value it, when you can take it down there. It won't cost you anything. You can take it down there and turn it to value, at least at the student level. Then another thing there is to create a high power awareness, which my guy have done justice to that. I said it the other time that if you are doing anything today and it is not online, you have not started. Did you agree with that? If you are doing anything today, you go and meet somebody, they ask you, what are you doing to? You tell them fantastic thing, and after you have let the person log in your name online, and online cannot bring the replica of what you have said, then you have not started. So we need to make use of all these social media platforms, like our Facebook, our WhatsApp, our Instagram, our TikTok, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional platform for businesses. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, then you need to go and work on how you can have one. Because when they are talking about business people, they go and find them on LinkedIn. You need to have a LinkedIn page where you can project what you are doing there. Then another thing I also put here is campus recycling initiative. In a campus like Iyaba College of Tech, there are so many recycling initiative programs that they bring to this campus on a yearly basis. I've come to several programs on this campus. You can join as volunteer. Last year, before the work cleanup day, we are on this campus that we came to come and do work for nature. So you can join all these programs to get knowledge, to get network on how you can get started. Then another thing I also put there is that technology meets real problems, which my Oga has helped us to design that. For you to scale, even in anything that you are doing apart from recycling, you need to upgrade your technology level. It is a must now. It is before that we said that I don't need to know. Now, it is a must. So if you can spend the whole day chatting, then you can also spend the whole day on your phone upgrading what you know. So please, let's have the next slide. That is for the student level opportunity. Let's talk about the real opportunity that you can use to scale yourself. Please, let's have the next slide. Yes. Please, can you help me remove mine so that I can see what I have there? Yes. From idea to action. I said something the other time. Most people stop at idea. But what do successful people do? Successful people execute. After our program, I have so many reasons to have stopped in this space. I have so many reasons. So many thousands of reasons. The economy, the way the country is, the way people will even. Let me even share one story with you. When I wanted to start it, after the training, and I want to start collection within our community, I told my wife that, babe, mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ business Ikeyi nsìn you, and there is plenty money there. My wife said yes, there is plenty. So what do you now want to start doing? I said people will be bringing it, will be going up and down to go, wow, ma ṣake kiri àdúgbò. Everybody will now say, see, this. I said, what is there? Is it no money that you? People will talk. In fact, if we are waiting that people will not talk, then you have not started. Like it was a joke. I even thought that it was just a menial conversation between us. Like 2 days later, my dad called me. Hello, Shegun, I need láti ríra o. Ó wà very, very important. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, kí ló wà important. My mom too called me. Nígbà meeting Sunday yẹn, ó wà very, very important. I was even scared. What happened? This is what you will meet in this business. I'm not talking of AI now. If you are coming to this waste business, because naturally people look down on those that collect waste, but there is a way you will do your own that is different from the way they are doing it. Because of what? You are educated. That is what is the difference. And I don't also blame them. They love me. They want the best for me. They don't want me to just go down, but I already have the way I want to do my own. And that is what differentiates us from the ordinary abokis you see around. Are you getting what I'm saying? And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm telling you the real thing you are going to see. The real thing you are going to see when you want to come into this space, this waste space. We used to say it, waste to wealth. There is money in waste. But when you are coming there, you will understand what I am saying. It is not today that God is now blessing us that we are receiving international award. People can now say, Mr. Jegun this. But when I'm talking of when you want to start, because we are talking of how you can start. And when I got to that meeting that day, my brother too was also there. My wife, what we just discussed like play, she has gotten there before me. And my mom has started crying already. So I hear me what happened? She did not talk. My mom was just crying. And when my dad will talk, and you know, I came from the Jebus. Madam, you know the way they just portray it, the way my wife have already portrayed the business for them. That is the way they bring it. I just look, and my mom, Omologo de nie o, want to share. You know, when my co-speaker was talking the other time, that we are talking of soap, what he love for Orienyo. He was talking of black soap. I hope you get what he was referring to, and that is the point that I am now. And my one was crying. But this thing, I told my dad, this is a different initiative. We are trained by Lagos State government. We are certified. We are going to be registered under Loma. It is going to be different. But at the end of the day, Emma Magbaike, Loma Gbe, Lati Bikon, money. You know, all the motivation I got during the training, I was celebrated as the best overall student, everything, only to get home now, to come and now start executing the idea. My wife, that I thought at least we understand, the only way she could help me was to go and tell her, I hope everybody hear English. Huh? If you did not hear English, maybe, thank God, they've already told us that there are apps that can interpret. So put it on record, so the app will interpret it to you. So my dad said, I'm telling you what you will see when you want to start, but I'm not scaring you. I'm preparing your mind. So that when they are normal things. And why? They want the best for me. They want the best, Abi. That is why they are protecting me. They don't want my life to spoil, Abi. Because that is the way that my life want to spoil. Because that is the way we look down on those people that do this business. When you get alone, kill everywhere. But it is more than what you are seeing. I told my dad, don't worry, we'll be fine. Hey, I will do it. Don't worry. So at a point, myself, I have to go and sit down. You know, another thought will start coming. Okay, am I really okay? With all my masters, with everything, is this what I really want to do? You know, another thought starts pumping up to kill that idea. And that is why I said something in that slide there, that most people think it is only successful people that execute. Because for you to execute some great ideas you have inside you, people around you are the first person that is what you want to be doing now. And when will you get to the top? Forgetting the fact that everybody cannot do the same. We cannot do the same thing. But we all need ourselves. And we started the business, and we thank God today. My wife is the manager in this business today. But anytime she wants to talk, I will tell her, when I started, my students are here when we did the last work cleanup day, and I was recognized as the #1 trash picker in the whole Nigeria. It was a good success. She was happy. She was flying when they gave us the award. And when we get, I said, you're happy. You're happy. That day, if I did not go and start, we cannot get here today. So please note another thing down. Without story, there can't be success. You must always have the story. And the story is sweet. Is it not sweet? Because I am now success. I'm not getting that. I'm still going somewhere. But at least we are climbing the ladder. Let me also shock you with another story, because we are rounding up. When doctor called me about this program, and she said, hello, Shego, how are you doing? It's been a while. I saw the things. Are you still in the business? I said, fine, 100%, I'm still in it. I said, yes. I saw so many things that you have won. Then, one thing now talked to my mind that, I didn't mean that I have stopped. You know, they can't be today. If I had stopped, that where there are so many challenges, government did not support us. I have reason, Abi. My wife, when I get home too, the person that's supposed to, my partner, my backbone too, also do this. My family to call family meeting. So I have countless of reasons not to have moved on this sustainability journey. But despite all the reasons, but it was not easy. I must tell you the truth. It was not easy. But I have to put everything, I have to scale through. But today, the story is very sweet. Is it not sweet that I am saying it? But they being, I could not continue Will I be here today? Will I be here today? So tell somebody, no success, no glory. No success, no glory. So you need to work it. It's going to be difficult, yes. Go and ask all successful people in the world. It was also very, very difficult. Even our mentor, Prophet Modupe Alakija, if they sit her down and she tell us what she has went through before she could become what she is today, it's going to be a long story. But despite it was also difficult that time now, but they stayed true and they are what they have today. So don't ever look at any idea you are using, especially if you are coming into this space. It's a sweet space. It's a space that is free for everybody to operate. Nobody is going to disturb, because nobody will come and tell you that they steal my pet bottle and come and say to you, it's plenty. It's out there. That needs somebody that want to come and, it's a problem. In fact, did you know that Lagos State needs people in this space that will come and help them? Because as they are picking it, the thing keep increasing. They need more people in this space. So don't go and sit down there and say there is plenty of opportunities in this country. Just sit down and look at the one you want to solve. So please, let's have the slide. We are rounding up because of our time. Please, let's have the slide back. I just want to do it like this. I won't blow. As if the thing will just happen like that. We just start on one. I think it's like everybody will have blow. We will have disappeared. We will have blow. By now, we will have all disappear. If that thing really works like that. So you need to start small. Tell somebody, start small. Start small. When I started my business in 2021, there was a month that all the recycling, because our business is a business of volume. It is the volume that you can accumulate that will determine how much you are making. I think you understand. So it starts from when you measure, we have a kilo that we used to measure. When you have 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilo. And when you get to 900 kilo, 999 kilo, then when it enters in thousand, what do we call it? Tons. 1 ton. So when I said I am calculating 1 ton, that means I'm 1,000 kilo. There was a time that my business, all my recyclables that we generate from all collection will go up and down. In a month, it is 200 kg. It was very difficult because we have to pay logistics and everything. And from there, the business increased to what we have today. Today, we are generating 10 tons in 1 month. A business that when we started, it was just 200 kilo. 10 tons. You might not understand what I am saying. But those that are in that space, we understand what 10 tons means. And our vision is not that 10 tons. Our vision is to do 100 tons, 1,000 tons in 1 month. And that is the business. So it's not a business that today we have people that are working for us. I don't need to be there. The system is already there. It's when you are starting that you are putting the system in place. When you start, the system is there. As I am here, money is entering there. The system is going there. We don't only have a collection center in Lagos. I have about 8 collection centers in Ijebu-Ode too that I am running. So tell somebody, start small. It does not just get there like that. It is building it small, small. Building it small, small. Building it small, small. Till it becomes what it is today. I told you there are times that all the recyclables we collect in a whole month is 150 kg. How much is 150 kg? But we kept going. It increased like that. So take your time to build the business. Don't rush. You understand what I say? Take your time to do what? To build it. And before you know it, it gets bigger. And it's not a must you do everything. You can specialize on only carton. Maybe like a collection center that we set up in Ijebu-Ode newly now. We set it up inside market. That market is a provision market. provision market that all their beverages come in carton. So the only thing we collect in that place is only carton, because that environment deals with carton and they have more of carton. So study your environment. Your environment can be pure water nylon. Maybe people in that area, they drink more of pure water than bottled water. You know bottled water is cost now. They drink more of pure water than bottled. You can collect only pure water nylon and you make your money out of it. Some area, it can be aluminum can, but you know that one is cost. Because before, the analysis is, when you see 20 PET bottles, that is when you see one aluminum can. Why? Because how much are they selling PET bottles? 200 naira. How much are they selling bottled water? 200 naira. How much are they selling can mots? How much are they selling can trophy? Can trophy is about 1,000 plus now. So for you to, this one you will see it everywhere because it is much cheaper than can. So it is not a must that you do everything. You can specialize on the one you have more in your area. And in as much as you are doing all these things, you are already contributing to environmental sustainability. And people start engaging you. That is how it started. Then another thing I put on the board is improve, create, and scale. And that is what my Oga have already said. Keep improving yourself. Keep getting knowledge to scale. Because this is a knowledge when you get back home. In fact, when you get back home, you will know that you are not the same thing. Am I lying? You will know today that, at least, you yourself, you know that at least something has entered inside me today. So you need to go for seminars like this that can open your eyes. Even as I sit down there, from what our first speaker said, I learned a whole lot today. So learning does not have an end. Don't stop it. Continue to upscale yourself. Then I put something in that slide. Art as a business. Okay, that is a question. When we get to that last slide, I will ask a question. I need somebody to act as a business consultant and just give us 1 or 3 tips on how you can set up a community collection. But because of our time, let's round up. Then I will just take that last part, then we'll call it a day. Please, next slide, sir. Next slide because of our time. Okay, thank you very much. I said the other time that you can go into upcycling. That is another field. We have people that collect the aggregator. That is one segment. Then another segment is the upcycling. This is the upcycling. This is a training that we run for schools. They invite us for schools. They invite us for training. So we train youth on how they can turn all these waste into finished products. Into what? Finished products. It can be a tire automatic. You could see a tire. We use a tire to do a 3-seater that they can sit comfortably inside the office. So all these things is creativity. So when you are trained, you can go into this. You don't need to start collecting. Some people, this is the only thing they specialize on. How to turn all these PET bottles into an automat. So as you can see a lot of designs there. You could see a seat there. That is a double PET bottle. You can do a design that have you will just be creative about it. It does not have an end. So you can do upcycling. You can recycling vendors. I've talking about that. Waste, vulnerization, and energy. And this is another thing. This is converting waste to energy. That is biogas. We also do that training in our centers. How to use all these our waste from animals, animal deficit, and they convert it into energy that they use for cooking instead of using the normal cooking gas. So you use biogas. So you can convert waste to energy. These are also other training. And I know that in future, the center will have a section where we can do an upcycling class where even the participants will be the one that will bring the PET bottles that we will use. You will bring the waste carton from your house. You will bring everything. Then we will all do it together here and turn it to a finished product. I know we are getting there. So please, let's have the last slide. Okay. The skills and training, we have talked about this. Then the last one that I need to talk about in this section is advocacy. Somebody say advocacy. I've talked about the first sector that you can come into this sector to be a collector. Abi? Then from collector, as you start collecting small, you become an aggregator. Abi? So when you become an aggregator is somebody that have so many collectors under them. So when you become an aggregator, you might not necessarily turn it to finished products by yourself, because you might not have money to get those machines, because at starter level, for those that want to turn this into finished product, like the mattresses I talk about, like turn it into t-shirt, is going to be very capital intensive. You might not need to, you can be a collector and be making your money very well from there. Like me, for instance, I used to have a crusher. What is a crusher? Is a machine that we grind this thing and turn it into flakes. But when the diesel increment and everything, I discovered that if I just collect this thing like this in bulk and I supply companies that do the further processing, I will make more than to crush it. Because even when I crush it, I can't turn it to finished product because I don't have the machines that I will use. So because of that, because of its business, and the reason why you are in business is to make money. So I collect, then we supply companies that do further production, and I make my own money from it. So you can scale into that, be a collector. Then you can scale into the second part that I talk about, which is the upcycling. Don't forget, upcycling is different from recycling. What is upcycling? What is recycling? We need to differentiate it here before we do. In recycling, you will need to take these PET bottles and break it down completely from what it is and use it to make another wonderful thing. It can be t-shirt, it can be jean, it can be mattress, but not PET bottles, because they've consumed it, so you have now used it for another thing. That is recycling. But in upcycling, you are not going to destroy this PET bottle, but you are going to add value to the PET bottle and use it to make another beautiful thing. Even we can do petu upcycling in our house. Have you not gone to some homes that you will see this petu, they have consumed it and they use it for oil? Is that the original thing that it is meant for? That is what we call reuse. They use this for flower baths. In fact, you can go to some places in their bathroom, they cut it, they put our toothbrush inside it, they reuse it. All these things are recyclable, the upcycling steps. We can use all this. In fact, I've gone to some home, they cut it, they paint it, and they use it as remote park. They put their remote and everything. So all these things are upcycling ideas. That is at the upcycling level. And the last level in this circular economy space that is setting us on high, that make us different from all these people you see around, is advocacy. Somebody say advocacy. You can become an advocate for good environment. It's not necessary you collect. It's not necessary you upcycle. You can just be an advocate. You go from sea to sea, you join government agency, you advocate for a clean and healthy environment. And that is why I said you cannot become an advocate when you don't join volunteers group. I'm going to share so many volunteers platform that we can join for free. So when they have programs like World Environmental Day, World Cleanup Day, World Ocean Day, we join all these volunteers program to learn more, to network. So you can be an advocate for good environment. I have one of my students today, they are in Abuja presently. She told us during the training that she don't have strength. You know, you will know your strength. She don't have strength for the upcycling. She don't have strength, but she's interested in that advocacy. It's still the circular economy space. So in the advocacy stage, you also have your content. You are an advocate for a good environment. So you go into community, you tell them you don't trash your waste like this. This is how you do it. So that because any waste that you don't manage very well is going to become problem to others. You have already started. And today, we join government policy because I'm also an advocate for a good and healthy environment. So you can be in the advocate stage and you are going to be making your money. What I've come here to do this afternoon is advocating for a sustainable environment. I am not here to do workshop. Are we doing training? We are not doing any training, but I am imparting knowledge that can also help you to scale in your community, to know that, oh, we should not treat this like this. This is how this should be done. And that is the 3 stages in the circular economy space you must have in mind. The number 1 stage is the collector stage. that grow to become an aggregator. The second stage is what? The upcycling stage. We can also have downcycling too, but it's still the same thing. When I say downcycling, it's just a term. Like, let me give an example of downcycling so that we can easily understand. Like, okay, like these PET bottles now, for instance. You bought this thing for 200 naira. Abi when you want to consume the water. You can upcycle it, you can downcycle it. How do I mean? When you're upcycling this thing, is giving it a special design. Maybe you use it to do flower vases. And you design it, they put flower vase. You know, it's an empty PET bottle. You can sell the flower vase. If it's those that really appreciate nature, they can go as far as buying it 50,000, 100,000 naira from what you just made with PET bottle of how much? 200 naira. Then you can also downcycle it by using this PET bottle to do something that is lower in value than what is originally meant for. Maybe you go and pour kerosene inside it. You know, that was not what it is originally meant for. You are reusing it, but you are now using it because you can actually use it to add bigger value to it. So even our wares, you can recycle your wear, you can upcycle your wear, you can downcycle your wear. How can you upcycle your wear? How can you downcycle? Today people are wearing what we call dirty jeans. Abi, what do they call it? And this is that they cut. Crazy jeans. If you have a jeans you are using in your house and it's no longer beautiful and it's this thing, today you can go and give some tailor. They are going to sew some designs inside. And when you wear it, it will like new jeans. That is upcycling. But when you take your old jeans and you turn it to rag, it's still, you are using it, but you are now using it for something that is lesser in value than what is originally meant for. You are still reusing it. You didn't trash it. At least rag is also working. It is when you throw water on the floor, you will know the importance of rag. You cannot say, I don't want to have rag, because water now split or oil split. You now go and take your wedding or your professional and say you will use that one. It's not possible. So rag too has its own function. Then the last part is the advocacy. The advocacy is a big sector that needs, everybody should be an advocate for a good environment. In fact, the reason why we are still in this stage in Nigeria is because we have not yet agreed to all take that responsibility. Because even in Nigeria today, if you see somebody that consumes PET bottles inside the motor and he trash it by the window, and you tell that person what you did is good, the first, what will the person tell you? What concerns you? You understand? So until we all accept to be an advocate for a good and healthy environment, then we will continue to find ourselves in this problem. Fashola did that, and today Fashola is on people's enemy. But what he started that time is what has helped the sustainability industry today, because he was the one that opened our eye. Because I remember one of our daddy was saying something when they destroyed Oshodi and they were planting trees. My daddy said they destroy people's businesses, they are planting trees. And the trees they are planting is what is surviving us today. Abi, you thought they don't have their own work. We breathe in oxygen. We breathe out carbon dioxide. That tree that you see, they breathe out what? Oxygen that we are taking in. So everybody should be an ambassador for a good and healthy environment. Please, the last slide, sir. There is something I put there that I would like to read before we finally call it a day. My time has been fast spent. I think I manage this one now. Small. So, no, please, go to the last stage. I don't need to talk about this. I've summarized. Okay. So this is the last stage. AI gives leverage. Nigeria gives problem. Circular economy gives solution. Let me repeat it again. AI gives what? Leverage. I said it the other time that there is nothing you are doing today you need AI to scale. So AI will give you leverage. Nigeria will give you problem upon problem. But because you are an entrepreneur, you need to sit down and look, which of the problem do I want to solve? Is it in the circular economy, other spaces? There are so many problems, Abi. So many problems. But sit down and look at the one you have strength to solve. Then lastly, circular economy give solution. Then I now put something on this place. I said, AI is a tools, learn it. Can you repeat after me? AI is a tools, learn it. And I think that is what Mr. Babajide has just done this afternoon. He did not only train, he made us to learn it by doing it ourselves. And don't let it stop. When you get home, also try it, continue it, so that you can learn and become professional in it. They also said, waste is money, see it. Say it after me. Waste is money, see it. When I am going on the road like this, and I saw box of waste everywhere, the way I will see it is not the way you will see it. Yes or no? So waste is money, see it. You need to see it. But if you don't see it, you will continue to see it as a waste. And you don't know that thing costs value. Then lastly, I said, action is everything. Do it. Can you repeat after me? Action is everything. Do it. Don't be, Mr. Babajide said something when he started. He said we have 4 categories of people. Abi? You know all the 4 categories. So there are some, they can do the talking. But there are some, they will not only take the action, they will do it. So action is everything. Do it. Can you repeat after me? Action is everything. Do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olusegun Golano. Please, let's put our hands together for him once again. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we get into the question and answer session, I know our time is fast spent. Some of us, I'm sure some of us are hungry. Okay, so we have someone here. She will just, Miss Esima, please come join me here. She's one of our young persons that we are so proud of. She attends our youth empowerment programs, and she also started attending our business clinic. Our business clinic was birthed from this youth empowerment program. You remember when I started, I said the youth empowerment program is made for 4 categories of young persons, right? So 3 years ago, we decided to do something for the 3rd category of youths, those entrepreneurs, those self-employed. So that's how we created the business clinic. And I think it was the 1st edition you attended. Yes. And 2nd edition, because last year we did the 3rd edition. So it's a long process. We send out the online form, people fill them, and then we do screening and we select. And one of the major criteria is that you must have a running business that you have registered with the CAC. Whether a limited liability company or what's that other smaller one? Business name. Exactly. So that's one of our criteria. We have other criteria. So we select, and she was part of those that were selected for the 2nd edition of the business clinic. And the business clinic was very beneficial for her. So she came in the 3rd edition to present all that she has learned and benefited from and how her business has grown since that time. And when she saw this program, she came again and said she has something about Canva. You know, when Mr. Babajide was talking, he mentioned Canva, right? He said he's a fan of Canva and there's a whole lot you can learn from Canva. So I will please plead with you, 15 minutes max. Everybody is hungry. 15 minutes. And while she's taking her presentation, my team members, please help me serve food and water. When she takes the 15 minutes, we'll move straight to question and answer. And then you can ask our wonderful experts here any question you want to ask them, and then we'll close with that. Are we all good with that? Thank you so much. So I'll get you over to you. Comms team, I gave you her slide. Please, is it possible to project her slide?
So good afternoon, everyone. I am very, very happy for being here. Even though my time is short, I'll try to rush, but I'll make sure that you get some value. In fact, Mr. Babajide and Mr. Shego have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. And quickly before I go into here, it's as if my daughter, she's 9 now, already saw what's ahead, and she insisted that she wants to go into sustainability. We recycle in my home. And at some point, she told me that she wants to design an app that can do something for the sustainability industry. And last week, we came up with 3 apps, actually. And 2 of them were built on Canva. So with that, I enter into what you can do on Canva. You can build apps on Canva. So let's go. On Canva, you can grow. On Canva, you can sell. On Canva, you can earn. On Canva, you can express yourself. Mr. Babajide said that Canva is not an AI. Well, I shock you, on the 16th of this month, which is about 2 days back, how many of us heard about Canva Create at Los Angeles? You heard about it. Canva 2.0 was released and is a Canva code, and the Canva app you use today is a fully AI functional app. So Canva is an AI tool. Please, let's go on. Okay, so already they have dwelt here. They have shown you why I usually ask this question is to show you that the smartphone in your hand is not a joke. The smartphone in your hand, you may doubt it, but the smartphone in your hand is equal to somebody calling you and giving you a property. Yes. Is equal to somebody calling you and giving you a property. And I tell you the truth that if you're able to apply the 2 things that you learned from Mr. Babajide and the things you learned from Mr. Segun, honestly, I don't want to push it, but in some few years, if you're not making a whole lot of money, then you know that you're in the bulk of those people who just hear and they don't act. There's a whole lot of money in sustainability. There's a whole lot. Ordinary recycling that we do at home, I know how much the children make weekly from it. So not to talk about being in the campus and recycling or coming up with a business idea already in it. So let me not talk about this. Please, let's move on. Let's go to the next slide, please. Okay, let's move on, please. Okay, so what do you use Canva for? And by the way, how many of us have Canva on our phones? Not everyone. What do you use it for? Just shout it. I don't have. Graphics design. Everybody thinks that Canva is just for graphics design, but I'm happy Mr. Babajide, when he was describing Canva, he said it's on another level. And why am I telling you about Canva? I'm coming from the angle of an entrepreneur who have benefited from Canva. I'm coming from the angle of a youth who started using Canva and gaining from it only graphics design alone. We're coming to that. And I'm also talking as a canvassador. There's something called canvassador. It means that I am an ambassador of Canva. By the virtue of my volume of designs in my business, Canva noticed that, or rather, and each time I put out my content online, business content online, people are like, wow, and then I tell them, I did it on Canva. I didn't pay to do these things, but Canva noticed at some point I've done a lot of volume, and I was sent an invitation to be a part of the ambassador, instead of just being an informal person on the background. So if you're somebody who designs so much on Canva, there are so many opportunities for you on Canva. I'm giving you the opportunity already. You can be a Canva creator. You can be a canvassador. And the easiest way to get invited for this is each time you design on Canva, you make reference to Canva Africa, or you make reference to Canva. And let me also shock you that when you design on Canva, you are promoting sustainability and environment. Who can tie these 2 things together? Mr. Segun went into it. Let me see who can do this. How is it that Canva is helping us to protect the environment? Huh? Yeah. Yes, but I want you to put it in a raw form. You are there. How is Canva helping us to protect the environment? Pepper, somebody mentioned pepper. What is it about pepper? You cut down trees to have pepper. But when you do most of your design and have them in digital format, you are saving our trees. That's the connection. Let's go on, please. Let's see the power on Canva. All right? Let's go on. I'll keep going. I think I have more, about 7 minutes more. Okay, yes, this is where I'm looking for. So we know we can do websites on Canva. You said design. Design is the basic. For now in Canva, we've taken it that design is the basic thing. So please, what you do for me here is, if you don't have Canva on your phone, please download Canva immediately. One, I have some women that I trained about a month ago on how to use Canva. We finished that training, and after about 2 days, some of them, very young ladies, some of them got projects immediately by the side. One of them is earning 100K by the side, just acting as a digital rep for a company. So there are so many things you can do on Canva. Graphics design is the basic. You can design a website on Canva. Opportunities that you can learn how to design a website on Canva and even put out training and train other people. You can actually host a website on Canva. You can design apps. I just told you that my 9-year-old daughter, we designed about 2 apps on Canva. Very easy. And with Canva 2.0, all you need to do is give it a good prompt. Think and tell it what to do. And if you want to code, go on Canva Code and code a good app. But if you don't give it a good prompt, it will just bring out one thing that you cannot even be able to use. But if you think very well and prompt it very well, by the time the coding finishes, you will have a very good app. There's something they call it MVP. Right, Mr. Babajide, MVP. Yes, and with that MVP, actually, you can look at an investor and present your idea. By the time they believe in you and give you some money, you can now work on that MVP. And the good thing about Canva and Canva apps, even though you say it's one of those vibe coding and all that, no, there's something different about Canva. Canva will give you your code, so that in case you want to build it into a real app, you can continue to develop it from that. So at the back end, you have your code. So there are codes, there are mock-ups. For a product, do you know that for mock-ups professionals, the average they earn in a month for a mock-up professional, at least 150K. And as who is a student seated here or a youth seated here that do not have even 1 hour per day for free? If you only decide to master mock-ups alone, and you can ask me, how many of us know what mock-ups are? Okay, mock-ups are like you have a product, t-shirts. Somebody that you want to make a t-shirt for may not know how it will look. But if you go on Canva, part of the elements you have already on Canva is mock-up. You go and just look at the template for mock-up on t-shirt and click on it. Put the word on it. It will give you exactly the color of the t-shirt, how it will come up looking like a real product. And you now send it to the person. So you're not just sending a design, you're sending how it will fit. If it's a cup, design of a cup will look like a design. But if it's a mock-up, you'll be seeing a cup that somebody is holding. It's a real product, but looking like a real product in the digital form. That's a mock-up. So you can do mock-up, you can do printables of all sorts, you can do social media design, that's the basic business tools, and so much more. Please, let's go on, please. Let me move to the next slide, please. And you know why he's doing that. And you know that some AIs charge you money, give you points, but you have a free Canva. You have a free Canva mode. I am going to give you a code to unlock the new Canva. It's only available for 1 million people on earth right now till it is released. But as a Canvasador, I got the code. And by virtue of being in this place, I'm going to give you the code to unlock it. I'm hoping that we've not gotten to the 1 million persons. So you're going to unlock it and you're going to have a totally new experience on Canva. And then for the women, Okay, and so maybe for the women, because I'm actually here specifically for the women. So maybe for the women, if you're interested in the free Canva subscription, you can, after the event, you can give me your WhatsApp number and your details. Only for a few months. And that's worth about 20,000 naira. Only for the women, please. The men are not happy. I'm sorry about it. This is... The men are not happy. But you can use Canva for free now. Use the Canva free mode.
I will give the men for free. I will give you lifetime for free.
Okay, so ladies, when you have exhausted Ogeji's 3 months, look for Mr. Babajide.
Okay, thank you. It's getting interesting. So, what is there? I want to see what I put up there. So, Canva opportunities. Can you take off my picture, please, so that... Freedom to design. Thank you so much. You can save so much money. That is one thing I got from Canva when I started using it. In fact, that is one business case for Canva. Then when I started my business, I didn't have so much money to spend. If you're a graphics designer here, I don't mean to disregard you, but please, graphics designers dealt with me. You give them one design before you get it and all that, and then the money you have spent. But Canva stopped me from that torment. With Canva, you design, you can even change colors million times if you want to, at your own terms. Design to earn. Like I told you, a lot of the women we have trained in the workshops, they're already earning. They just go to a company and say, I can handle all your designs, I can manage your social media, and they are earning by the side. With Canva, as a student, as a youth, you don't have any excuse for not having a side hustle. Honestly, Canva is one machine that every youth should have. Social media jobs, digital rep for companies, and then coaching alone. If you're able to master Canva for education, that's one personally on my own, I mastered it, and I know how many schools on route. So when the money for that comes, I don't give it to the company, I take it personally. If you're able to master Canva for education alone, it is a big one. You can go to a school and tell them that you will show, even the university. I don't know if Yabatech uses Canva for education. It's something that some of you can put yourselves together and make the quote for Yabatech, that they can come on and another thing for schools really is that Canva for education is free for schools. You know that it's free for schools. So as somebody who is coaching them, you can build. You can build them. Schools are paying 100K, 200K, 300K for their teachers to learn how to come on Canva for education and also take their school to a whole new level. You don't need to speak too much grammar. Just tell the school, we turn you into a smart school, simply with Canva. Please, let's go on. Let me see what is there. Okay, so we already know how it works. Just go download. You can design from scratch. You can use a template. You can use a downloadable design, share design and all that. I know that you can already do that on your own, but I'm going to somewhere. Mr. Shegu mentioned something about opportunities. Please keep going until you get to where I will tell you to stop. Please. There are some opportunities I see in the sustainability space, and sometimes I marvel, I say, wow, I wish I can take some of my years back, honestly. If I know please keep going until we get to skills to earn. If I know what I know today as a youth, and I told some young persons I'm coaching and I'm mentoring, I said, with what you have in your hand now, if your parents just give you money, this is me and what I told them, they are just giving you because it's their responsibility. I think at this stage, you should be creating so much value that you shouldn't even ask your parents for money. Yes, that's what I told them. And most of them are in that stage now. That their parents just call and say, you're not asking for money anymore. Why? We hope you have not started joining bad gang. And they're like, no, which bad gang? We are earning by the side because of what they can do. Thank you. So these skills to earn, and before I talk about it, there's a particular opportunity I see hovering all around. And I'm wondering why Nigerian youths are not taking it. Who knows the opportunity? Sometimes it's $10,000, sometimes it's $50,000 in sustainability space. And what are they looking for? Exactly what Mr. Shegu has described. So a youth who just decides to be a collector, and you are putting up data of how many plastics you've collected, how many families you're attending to, that's just what they want to see. And then on your social media, like you said, they want to see proof. How many of us know Slingshot? Slingshot. You go and research about it. Slingshot, and get ready. I think they just finished the opportunity a few months ago, but they do sling. Just like, yes, Slingshot. It is mostly for people between 10 and 24. Yes, 10 and 24 years old. And to be sincere with you, personally and in my business, the people we are targeting for recycling and sustainability are young people and children. You know why? What he said. By the time these ones are growing, they are growing with the culture of protecting the environment. And it will just be a lifestyle. So let's come back here. On Skills to Earn by Mindobi. Mindobi is one of my business. Yes, thank you. On Skills to Earn on Mindobi, you can get volunteering opportunities. We are loading it up. You can get volunteering opportunities, opportunities like Slingshot. Women, you can get a lot of opportunities. And if you want to, please let me go to the other slide. Let's go to the other slide. I think it's simply a QR code. With that, I take a bow and I say thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Ogechi. God bless you for that addition. Thank you so much. So we are in the Q&A session now, and I have a question here. So, Mr. Babajide, the question here is something I also experienced when I did the slide I told you about, something I'm presenting. So the person says, thank you so much for the app presentation. While you are presenting, and the result was spectacular. However, I can't download the result without subscription. Any way out. So when I did mine, I got the same thing, and I saw where they have 3 categories of payments, and it's annually, and it's quite cheap. I saw 8,000 plus on an annual basis. That's over 12 months. So that's quite minimal. And I also saw 4,000 plus for the basic, if you want to be in the basic category. And I saw another one for 120 something thousand. Right? So yes, I was just thinking in my head, I could subscribe to anyone that I want. Because for me, it's quite cheap. But for students, he's asking, is there a way out? Assuming he can't pay for any of those subscription levels.
Okay. All right. So just like what Doctor has said, you can decide to pay. There are subscriptions that will make you to be able to do 300 slides for 5,000 and all that. And if you want to remain like that, there is another way. You can decide, this is what I do, it's not what I think. So sometimes I simply just screenshot all the slides and I take them to Canva. When I used it for this particular session, they asked me for the downloaded copy. I was not going to download it. I just want to use it on cloud because you can keep using it like that, except you want to transfer to someone. If I don't want to transfer to anybody, I can use it on the platform. I will display. Even if another system wants to display, I simply send the link, I publish it, but if you really want to download, by all means, and you don't want to pay, screenshot your slides, take them to Canva, or take them to PowerPoint, or take them to Google Slides, and then you have them. That was what I did for her when she asked for because I was like, I'm not ready to pay on this account. I just did that, and then I sent to her. And she doesn't know until I'm saying it now. So that's a way around it. Sometimes when we don't want to spend shishi, there's still a way.
Thank you so much. Can we contact you for training? Yes.
Oh, yes. So as a matter of ethics, when we go out like this I'm on Rose of Sharon's platform. So I will leave that to the policy decision for Rose of Sharon to handle that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
The second question says, how can we use Fireflies to write books? You know, you taught us about recording.
Exactly.
Yeah, after recording, we can export the recording, but how do we process from that point to creating books and selling them?
Thank you very much, Ma. So I have a number of people that have decided to join this session, and I'm currently taking them on. I'm doing train the trainer for them. Every session we record with Fireflies. The Fireflies gives us the transcription of the session, you know, the text, okay? So you copy the text when you are done pouring your ideas. You copy them as a whole, and then you take them. I will recommend DeepSeek for this because of the length of conversations that you would have. So when you carry the entire...
Sorry, you said you recommend what?
DeepSeek AI. DeepSeek is a generative AI, because the length of conversation you will need on that thread